Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between and beyond, to our 13th episode of Zweihander, I think.
It's in that realm.
Episode
I think it might be 14 now.
14? Yeah, whatever. I should check
episode
this
we'll
stuff.
figure it out later.
Yeah. So, everyone's here this week. Last week you guys killed a priest, and that's not going to have any bad consequences to it. So,
We'll just have the guys who follow the murder god coming after us. No biggie.
They were gonna come try to kill us sooner or later anyway.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure it was legit. I did ask my god. He said, yeah.
Just fucking ring him up. Hey, can I kill this guy? Just fucking ring
He
him
said
up.
yes. It was a
Said he-
definite yes.
It's a definite. Okay.
wow. The Skaven gutter runner. Yeah, I forget what the thing is, but the equivalent of gutter runners in this setting is calling in that favor for Cat. But also we have to work out how the rumors for this priest that has disappeared has gone down. So, I think Michael needs to roll a rumor check. Is it rumor? How do you want the rumors to sound?
I'm not sure just yet. I mean, okay, so we killed him, but he was supposed to die, and was he actually the bad? We didn't actually find out. We just murdered him, didn't we?
Yep.
No, yeah, we just weren't.
Yes, you have if you.
Can we make it so it sounds like he is the murderer?
Okay.
And then if he's not, maybe the real murderer will come out.
Okay, so
We're just gonna come over and be like, "Hey, I want to shake your hand for getting the heat off me."
yeah, so you want to put your effort into making sure that the rumor is that he was the real murderer, and it's good that he's gone.
Just tell people your god told us. It's
Yes.
fine.
Okay,
It's
I'm sure
not
that's part of
time.
it. And yes, someone is also quite welcome to roll a helping die for this.
What?
Someone can help Michael spread these vicious rumors about this priest.
I've got pretty
Are
good
we?
fellowship
Is this
with
a
rumor.
guile thing?
No, what is a skill check?
It's rumor.
Yeah, rumor.
Oh,
The skill rumor
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rumors in a
can
fellowship.
be used to spread information as well as gather it.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, oof.
So who is helping him?
Oof.
Well, yes, Michael is the only one positioned within the Church of the Crouching One to spread these rumors, though.
Oh, I'll roll them.
Yes.
I can offer helping dice.
Yep.
That's
All right. Who is helping me?
I can, yes.
Okay.
you're supposed to roll your helping die.
Oh, don't worry. That was
I
great.
mean, that's a crit. That's a crit.
You could get more degrees of success.
I mean, it's currently, what is it? Double my fellowship?
No, what's your fellowship modifier?
4.
Okay, so it's currently 6, because it's 4 plus the 2 for 20.
It's also a crit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is too.
Success works.
So,
That's not how assist dice work.
No,
You just reroll it with a fortune.
No, Shady Steps wasn't supposed to roll. It was supposed to be me.
Yeah.
It was him.
Yeah,
He got
no.
critical, so.
Oh, you roll.
Oh.
yeah, well, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That explains it. I got it backwards.
Yeah, so you have your rumors pretty well spread out, and over the next few days, pretty much everyone within the church is like surprisingly easy. Like, oh yes, we finally have a scapegoat kind of thing. Like they've all kind of jumped on that bandwagon. Like
Yeah,
yes,
that sounds good enough to me.
like a scapegoat, so everyone stops looking at us because we can actually blame all this stuff on someone.
People can stop looking at us like we're guys who follow the murder god.
Oh no, they'll never stop looking at you like that because that's your god. It's just how you roll. And
That's-
everyone but Cat make an awareness check.
Alright,
Yeah,
where are
everyone.
you, button?
I love it. Why did I just
Oh,
close my
shit.
character sheet so I could find my awareness skill?
You closed it because you weren't aware where it was.
Exactly.
You failed your actual awareness check.
You failed your actual awareness check.
I failed both my awareness checks. It's fine.
Failed I think
Boom.
everyone passed except for Grog.
That's fine. It's fine. I don't need to
He's
know
too
things.
he's too busy thinking about them sexy fucking siege towers.
Oh, Barack seems to think Cat has gotten a bit fat for some reason.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not my place.
Barack
It's not
just
my, it's not
no
my place
filter.
to comment on the physical condition of how to describe.
I was just expecting
Cat.
no filter to
Physical
straight
condition
walk
of-
up to Cat. Expecting no filter walk up. Hey, you're getting some weight.
How would I even know? She wears her burqa like all the time in here.
Which is why it's really odd that you can tell. She has really quite a pronounced bump in her stomach.
Your burqa seems a bit wider.
Your silhouette is somewhat different.
Cat makes no comment on fake news.
Okay. It's like, well, yes, now the figuring out who's figured out that Cat is pregnant and what you're going to do about, like, what people are going to think about your murdering of last session is done with.
Oh, what?
You,
You didn't do the introduction.
yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
then
did.
I'm more out of it than I thought I was.
Yeah, you are pretty out of it. But yes, now, like, anyone who wants to come and join in on this meeting with Cat and Face from, like, who is another Skaven, is quite welcome. He has asked that you bring your friends along this time. He's gotten a message out to you asking for all the help you can bring.
Uh-huh.
Things are getting interesting.
So when did Cat get pregnant?
You know, these things happen.
Yeah, you just wake up one day and oops, I'm pregnant now.
That's how it works. I held
Nope.
someone's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she swam in a pool at a party.
She's.
Oh my god.
Not how that works.
I'm just
Well,
imagining.
she must have sat on, like, a public toilet seat in a unisex bathroom, you know?
Yeah.
And there was Witchstone around, so it just
Who's Witchstone? Witchstone
Stone toilet.
seat. Just the seat.
They gotta heat it somehow.
magic is evil and most likely cause 90% of the problems in the world. Let's use it to heat our toilet seats. Yeah.
Exactly.
Witchstone isn't evil. That's fake news spread by the
That's
surface dwellers.
Oh my god.
So I guess that nobody is planning on not going to the weird meeting, so
That we gotta keep your gun at your side. If you don't have a gun, keep your blade.
yeah, like my blade's going to not be around. Whoa!
Stuff it down your pants. Pull.
Sorry, I forgot to set up some of these tokens because they're on really old character sheets and I thought they were just done.
No, but Brock, just stuff it down your pants like that one guy tried to steal a chainsaw.
Oh my god.
It's
I
not a
don't even
good
wanna
place
know.
for that.
No, I think I'll just keep it belted to my side and on my back. Thanks.
I don't think swords are on people's backs.
If you're wielding it, if you have a Zweihander, I think it does.
Yeah,
It-
large swords go into, like, things that strap onto your back. Any sword
Yeah,
longer than your
for,
leg, basically.
Be a bit of a pain in the ass to draw.
Yeah,
Well,
but
like
in
you're supposed to
exchange,
draw it before the fight starts.
yeah, it is. It could be a pain to draw, but in exchange, I get more damage. So
Yeah.
Or just, have it like not sheathed.
yeah, I just carry it around
So
unsheathed all the time.
Yeah,
So-
no, just like play hold
everyone
it,
is going to this warehouse in the market district that these Skaven boys have taken over for the moment, I'm assuming.
I
Yep.
guess.
Yep.
I like how they can just take over a warehouse in the market district and nobody notices.
No, not in the market district, in the warehouse district.
Okay,
Lots of warehouses around. No one's looking,
That-
and this is a
that
shady
makes more
corner for them to hide in. And so when you all come in to meet, you are greeted by two other rats. One
awesome.
who has one of those contraptions that Admigdius and Wolfheart were using down in the sewer, and one who looks pretty knowledgeable. He's got a weird hat thing going on.
He has a fancy hat.
Yep. And as
foppish hat.
not that fancy. Like as you
Just-
come in through the door, you see that the large one with his big mechanical contraption and weird mask has a teapot sitting on a weird box. And it's like, you're the new guys, right? Like you're the guys at Face Nose, right? Cat's friends? Is Cat there?
Kit keeps quiet, looks at the others, and then pulls off her burqa.
Oh, good to hear. Fancy a cuppa?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Can't really find her up here.
I know, such savages. How do they make it through the day without tea?
Well, depression,
Same.
alcohol.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I was about to say, Michael puts down his half-drained whiskey bottle and it's like, what?
yeah,
I was
Yes, this intimidating rat with a gas mask and a flamethrower on his back offers tea to anyone who'll take it.
Okay.
Sure. I've had weirder things in the last 24 hours.
oh,
we don't discount that. Sure.
No, I'm good.
Someone's drunk.
I'm
What?
Michael's
So-
drunk already.
I feel I'm just assuming Michael wakes up drunk. Ah, shit.
That's how you avoid the hangovers. But yes, like the
yeah, having some hair of the dog. So,
yes.
oh, a cat or whatever this is made out of.
Yes, but yes, the one fancy hat gets up off his chair and addresses you and is like, I'm Hannibal, this is Teapot, you know my friend Face. We're here with a job. Things have gotten bad in the Underhive.
What exactly does that mean? She glances towards the humans in the room and back to him, nodding her head at them.
It's like he leans up to your ear. It's like if I thought they were really gonna be a problem, I would have just killed them before they came here. So no point keeping secrets. But those damn orcs, they've not only have they breached the Underhives, they've apparently caught one of the brood mothers to be, and that's where all these damn bogans are coming from.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
And whilst it would be helpful if the Underhive would, rally its forces to come up and cleanse these fucking orcs, they've all gone mad and decided that the best course of action is just to sit in their holes and wait it out. But we need to get out there and kill that damn orc boss so that these damn savages will go back to killing each other rather than hunting us down.
Alright, that seems. Yeah, I agree.
See,
You would have probably gotten me even if I didn't have a favour to repay.
yeah, I mean, I certainly would have asked even if you didn't have a favor. This is a treacherous position that we're in. But meet us, like, he gives you a meeting place and tells you to meet them at, like, tomorrow night at it, and gives you a bag that has 5 gold, 11 silver.
That's a lot of rolls.
Yeah,
He's rolling up money. Just let it go.
yeah.
That's
And
more rolls than Thanksgiving banquet.
like, and
God bless
20,
the money.
23 bronze, copper pennies. I
Copper.
mean, yeah, copper pennies.
Brass, actually.
Brass pennies. That's the one. So get yourselves like kitted up and ready. We're gonna go like hunting big orcs. This is not going to be safe. If we had
Warg.
exactly, if we had any more forces to muster, we would be.
Okay.
The damn greenskins call their like this new big boss Obsidian. Like I can't, like I am amazed that they can pronounce it as well. He's a sneaky
Amazed
one.
to say anything other than shouting.
Well, they can't. That's why I'm so amazed that they can pronounce Obsidian.
Well, by the time we're done, they won't be pronouncing it anymore, so...
I don't think we're going to be getting through all of them. We're still pretty badly outnumbered. But if we can kill the boss and get out before they slaughter us all, then they'll go back to fighting each other as well as us.
Cut off the head of the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Fuck, dude.
Right. So is there any equipment the rest of you need?
Ammo.
Buy ammo.
That is
I
why
think
I'm...
that's it.
This teapot looks over at the lot of you and says, "Any of you guys good with a rifle?"
I raise my hand, but like, I can use one.
Goes over to a box and opens it up and brings out a very finely made rifle with a big, weird, sort of looks like a spyglass on top of it.
Oh my god, it's a sniper.
It's like I got this thing like special because of all the work I do up here, but it's wasted on me. Needs a keener eye for those special shots.
Okay. And then he looks excited and he's just like looking at the gun and looking at him and looking at the gun. It's like, so you're saying I can use it, right?
Yep.
Lucky bastard.
I can only use so many guns at once, and this thing's more than we're gonna need down the tunnels. You just take off that damn boss's head when you see him.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Neil, like, dual-wielding pistols or whatever, then Obsidian shows, like, 1/4 of his head, and he just quick draws the rifle and snipes him.
Apparently it's high noon.
And I'm just imagining him, like fucking like a little goat boy with like a Barrett 50 caliber, some shit like that.
Yes.
A rifle the size of his body.
This is canon now.
This is canon.
It's like the gun from Back to the Future, where they go to the
Yeah,
cowboys.
basically.
One of them old fucking World War One rifles with the fucking spyglass on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
So yeah, like it's
Precision,
it's
scaven
basically a
engineering.
musket, except like, oh sorry, that
Like more like a rifle.
it uses your like the damage modifier is off your agility, your perception rather than your agility.
Okay.
What's your perception? Like,
7.
how high? How
Yeah.
high is it? 7?
Yeah, it's just 7.
Jesus
perceives
Christ! Good thing you got it. Fuck.
It's almost like I made that item specifically for him.
Specifically for Nico.
You see as well as I punch.
Very well.
I'm just imagining you like punching it, like punching Neil's rifle, and somehow it projects your punch.
In the if Michael was made in the future, he'd have rocket punches.
Oh my god.
Sure, and before you go, if you're gonna be using firearms, you got these ready for you. 5 witchfire shots.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll give 2 of them to Neil, and I'll take 3 myself. Okay.
Fuck you,
Aim
Kyrus.
for the
you-
head. Whatever. They stab people, shoot. Don't fucking. Fuck me, my foot's.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at what those do now. I'm curious.
Which fire shots?
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
have a chance of setting targets on fire when you hit them.
It's incendiary rounds.
Basically.
Nice.
Yes, it's
But
also
the difference
processed
is
witchstone, so you
heresy.
don't have to worry about it, like, corrupting you. Okay.
So, question to you:
Yep.
Is this like take regular musket shots, or does this take
Actual Skaven bullets.
yeah?
That's what I've been thinking. It's a converted version of a very nice rifle. So, yeah, it takes regular shot.
Oh, good.
I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah, I feel like mostly what we're gonna be buying is ammo.
Yeah. Like, though, the scope is the thing, like, the scope on it is the thing that makes it damage of
Different.
perception. So if you had someone who knew rifles really well, and you made another one that has better stats than the one that you have, like a Maker's Mark or a, like, Castle Made, or had some enchantments on it or something,
Mhm.
like, then you could just take the scope off this one and put it on that one, but that requires some proper engineering. You can't just, like, take it off and weld it on.
Duct tape.
Yeah. I
That
would just
reminds
be like, hey cat, take me to your rat friend. I have a better gun.
Okay.
Let me see your rat buddy.
That reminds me. I need to ask you something later, Bog.
Yeah. Okay, so, is there anything anyone wants to do or buy before...
Ammo.
That's why I gave you some spending money.
So are we fighting with these rat people?
Yes, you are fighting alongside these Skurzak.
So it's probably best not to get other humans involved.
Yes.
I don't know, the Inquisitor might be interested in fighting on behalf of the Skaven Under Empire.
Let's see if the
Yeah.
Like, you might be able to talk some people into it.
I
But
was
just-
being facetious, but
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
yeah.
They'd end up as food.
In the last session, you killed a priest. This session, you, like, hired a bunch of people to fight with Skaven. You know, usual stuff. Stuff
Yeah,
that
you
doesn't get
know-
you hunted down at all.
They, whatever.
he's a pretty shit priest, though, to be fair.
Yeah. He got
Yeah.
poisoned like a bitch.
like a bitch.
Okay, so
How much does ammo cost? Fucking.
30 silver. So
Oh. Shit. Just 3 silver per
Each.
bullet.
yeah,
Yeah,
each for
Um,
shot and
let's see,
Oh, man, what-
I'll
powder.
No.
guess I'll just buy 4. That'll put me up to like 10. That should be good.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Like for this session, because I used a few.
And what am I gonna do with my like I have
How many shots do you have?
just bought 20.
You bought 20?
I didn't have those before, so I had to buy some.
Oh. Yeah. I'll probably-
I made the longbow. Like, what do you think I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna do?
No, I thought it supplied you with some bullets along with the gun.
I mean, if they did, then I'm still gonna buy 20.
I
They
could've
did
sworn
give you
material
I should
five.
probably buy some
Like, they
more
did give you
then.
5 Witchfire rounds with the gun.
Yeah, so then, it's
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy more. Fuck it. I'll probably buy around like 14 then.
Do you
That'll
guys
probably
remember
up.
what chapter it says drugs are in? Because they're not in the Materia Medica.
You want to know drugs?
You want to know
Um,
They're in
drugs?
trappings if you're looking for the price of them.
No, I want to know what they do.
Which
Yeah,
drug?
that's kind of harder.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to look into what red cap mushrooms do again.
Increase your
They
damage
live in the
threshold.
woods, dude. Yeah.
Yes, okay, how about this? I want to know what bad things they do.
Make your
They
trick
corrupt.
balls.
You get a point of corruption every time you take one.
Well, yes, I know that. I'm talking about the fact they can mess up rolls. I want to know what rolls they mess up.
Oh shit, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, this is one of those things that really should have a page number linking to them.
Yeah, and I've
Alright.
seen them before, but it's not in the Materia Medica like I thought it was.
Let's see.
Let's see. So it's 3 silver each, and I'm 14.
Oh, right, I should probably put
No,
that
it doesn't do anything
Oh,
bad.
right. It's in it's under peril and damage or disease, I think. But I found it.
Let's get, oh god, 4 AP just
I don't think
Although-
it does anything mechanically bad.
Yes, it does. Taking
It-
deliriums, including red cap mushrooms, you can take up to 3 doses. 1 dose makes all failed perception-based skill checks crit fail. 2
Oh.
makes two does it to willpower-based skill checks too, and 3 does it to brawn-based skill checks.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
But in exchange, with 1 dose of red cap, you get a +1 to your damage threshold. With 2, you get +2, and with 3, you get +3. So if you want to take damage for days, you get drunk and then smoke you some red caps.
Well, I think you eat red
Eat them.
caps.
Yeah. You eat them.
Eh,
You eat them raw. Yep.
Yeah. How
Slimy,
many-
slimy mushrooms.
It's like, I don't
How
know
many
much about drugs, but I know you don't smoke mushrooms.
No, you don't smoke
Yeah.
mushrooms.
How
what is
many?
wrong with you?
How much silver is in a gold again?
You plebs don't smoke.
20,
20?
I believe.
Oh,
Yep.
Like, you
That- then,
shouldn't be
yeah,
able to
that-
see anything.
okay, yeah. So it should only take about like two gold to get all the
Jesus, is that
ammo I
really-
need.
Is that really all it is? Oh man, it is. Jeez.
All right.
So I can boost it up to.
So I'll just get myself up the number. Boom. Done. I don't think we really need anything else other than ammo.
ammo
like-
and alcohol.
You
Ammo
guys-
and alcohol.
Yes, alcohol probably.
You
Not-
guys
none
have
for me.
light.
Steady.
That's another thing I was gonna be like, hey, so Mr. Hatman, whose name I can't remember.
The guy with the flamethrower or the guy with the hat?
The guy we were talking to.
Hatman probably.
Well, the
Yeah,
one
like-
who's like
The leader.
offered me.
Yeah,
Yeah, later.
I remember Face and Teapot, but not this guy.
Yeah, face or whatever.
Yes, Face is the bending over guy with the knives. Teapot is the guy with the flamethrower, and Hannibal
Hatman.
was the guy with the leader.
Last
Oh,
name
Hannibal.
Winter.
Why do I get? Well,
Sure.
so why do I get the feeling that that with Hannibal here, it's just a question of whether Barack or him dies first for who eats the other.
Not that Hannibal.
Uh huh.
Oh.
That's the R team.
I mean,
So I just asked him.
I got that. I just didn't laugh.
I
Do
know.
you have any like lights or something that like you can use to light our way down there? Like
I showed them my
use-
flashlight.
Oh,
Everybody's
Yeah, but
excited about it.
I use two-handed weapons, so I can't really hold them lantern too well.
Yeah, do I have torches?
Yeah, the savages like our shiny baubles, don't they? Unfortunately, no. They're one of those, we see good in the dark, so we don't usually carry all that many of them around with us, and there's just no reason for us to have something like that just lying around.
You might find a mining helmet down there.
In the sewer.
In the sewer.
In the Underhive.
We've been mining this here.
Oh, don't worry.
sewer.
Like, we shouldn't have to go all the way down in the hive. Most of
Sure
the
they got
Zork
lights
work is done
somewhere.
in the sewers, luckily.
By the way, how are we splitting that money that you were just given?
I'm pretty sure we're splitting it based off of need, and then the rest goes to Barack.
Wait, what?
If you guys need me to pay for something that you need, I'm happy to do it.
I mean, I really only need
Because
a-
I spent most of my gold on shot for this pistol. This rifle,
I-
this musket.
Yeah, no.
So I have one
okay.
gold, 1 silver, and 18 brass pennies, and I'm just like,
How
wait a
much did
minute.
you spend?
I just spent 3 gold.
Okay, I'll pay for 3 gold. You can put it back in.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. This rounds out perfectly fine. There we go. That's perfect.
How
Boom.
much money do I have left? 17.
Let's just-
Heaps.
Testing this. Hold on. I
Are we
forgot
not using-
how range weapons work again. It's like you add the short distance again, and then again for the medium and long range.
Yep.
So like I'm somewhat. I don't know whether or not I should use the
rifle.
the rifle, or if I should use the
You should
my
probably-
longbow.
You should probably use the rifle. I mean,
You have the highest perception. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
A 7.
I've got 7 perception.
Yeah, but he has a 7.
I've got 7, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
wow, okay, fine.
I don't
Yeah.
want to use the sniper rifle there.
Sniper's a good job, right?
I
Oh,
think the
what's-
ability to fire every round is more valuable than the.
Yeah, that's
Rapid
why I was
fire.
like, should I use a longbow, and then be like, oh no, I see him, and then pull out the musket.
What's the difference between a lantern and a storm lantern?
How easily they break, I'm ruling.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, lantern you use when you go to the bathroom. Storm lantern you use at sea.
Also,
Okay.
storm lanterns, if you shutter them, can be used directionally a lot farther than any other light source.
You could do that with normal lanterns. I've actually got a lantern around here somewhere. Got lots of old shit in this house.
God, for instance, I thought you were speaking in character, and I was like, you just have a lantern sitting around in this warehouse for no explicable reason.
We're probably gonna need mining.
Oh.
I don't think they have under barrel flashlight attachments.
Not
I
yet.
mean,
You could make one. I've got a flashlight.
Just give me
Get
some
some
duct
duct
tape. Yeah, duct tape.
Unfortunately, duct tape doesn't exist yet.
We'll
Get
make
some-
duct tape.
You're right. Let's get us some Skurzak tape.
It's disgusting.
That'll require
So-
some paper and a lot of witchstone.
Which stone?
And you
Glue
can't
it.
peel it off.
Ever.
Once it's
Glue
been-
it.
Just fucking glue
Basically,
it. to it.
permanently bonds with the weapon forever.
Yes, they don't have crazy glue, they have chaos glue.
Chaos glue.
It's chaos good.
That shit ain't never coming off. Glue your grandpa to the chair so he stops getting the air.
I saw
I-
his
I
bone in
only
half.
need-
Yes.
I need 20 more reward points, and I can buy another upgrade. I'm just looking at going like, now with this new gun, that perception bonus, baby.
Oh, yeah, I
Actually, I
totally
can buy
forgot about
one.
that. Yeah.
You forgot to level up.
Uh,
That's kind of the most important
Yeah, I
thing.
forgot to level up.
I forgot. I could buy a little skill here too. Shit.
Oh right, I never did. Well,
Coordination.
no, I guess that's ORS I did.
Coordination. Boom. You're not having me fall in again.
You're totally gonna fall in anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't worry, it's only sewer water.
It's only falls in, proceeds to get all the pink eye.
I'll
I
get
know,
some
like
more
you'll get much worse
brawn.
than
Why
pink
not?
eye, but you know, it's just sewer water.
I'm sure the walkways are big enough. I'm just in case. Also, I need coordination anyways.
I guess I better go roll. I guess I better roll toughness tests while we're out.
Why?
Because if I don't drink, I'm probably going to die. I nearly died last time. And there was
Oh,
Michael
wait,
over there
did you?
being like, and then there was Michael over there being like, "Oh, your big bat, your freaking orc war boss just hit me with a freaking rocket launcher, but didn't do anything."
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
think they were war
He
bosses?
one
No,
punched an orc to death. I don't think he needs anything else.
And anyways, no, I don't, Bog. I'm just being sarcastic because he took some pretty heavy hits and barely felt them. So,
I mean, I did almost die.
nah, that's because you were being attritioned by like 10 orcs.
Did I
did
miss
my
something?
best.
What the fuck?
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
you
like
missed this.
half of last session.
Yeah, you
Oh wait,
showed
no,
up
that
late.
wasn't. No, last session was different. That was like 2 sessions
Oh yeah, like
ago.
half of 2
Oh,
sessions
yeah,
ago. My bad.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah.
So yes, I could in fact actually benefit quite heavily from the bonus.
Do you have any? Does Sure Death have any better armor? Because
You have everything. don't
no,
you?
I'm saying Sure Death because he's usually the one in the front
Oh.
lines.
Yeah, no, I have some nice armor, I think.
Fuck,
You
what's the
have like
threshold
arming
now?
plate now or something, don't you?
Yeah, I've got, what's it called?
Munitions
Yeah,
plate.
munitions plate.
Munitions armor, yeah. Now that I'm drunk and I just boosted my brawn by 1, it's 16.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just want to point out that with my shield and drunk, I'm still 3 points behind him.
Well, shield doesn't increase your damage threshold. It just increases
It has
your
it. Oh shit! I have a
Parry.
shield.
yeah parry.
I don't think that's taken into account in the
I keep
parry
forgetting I have
No,
a
it is
wooden
not.
shield.
You have to add that in manually.
at
I
10.
keep forgetting I
Yeah.
have the wooden shield. What is?
I wasn't even using my shield last time. Because I
No,
was
you were just
holding it.
punching people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need a shield when he can punch the shit out of them.
Yeah, he doesn't need a shield when he wins all the combats by
He's
being.
Why
gonna
do I
pull
need
Star
to block the dead?
He's gonna pull
Exactly.
Star Platinum. Fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Order.
That's exactly how he fights. Have you missed that?
No, I'm just saying. Eventually, he's just gonna get to the point where he's just gonna punch the shit out of them with like rapid fucking.
Yeah, then we're actually going to find a freaking war boss, and he's just going to be like, fight me, and just punch him once, and he's going to explode.
Star Platinum.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, guys. So,
So,
do we have all our stuff? Are we ready?
Yeah,
Are
I
we
think we're
good?
good.
I think I'm ready. Yeah.
Neil, you ready?
I am just making sure I have everything I need. Are we going now? Should I get drunk? I don't know.
No, you shouldn't. The drinking will probably mess with your aim.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the only one who should be drinking is Michael.
Counts at you. So I ask Leader Rat how many are going to be able to come with us? Is it just you 3 here?
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of us topside, and there isn't any going between the Underhive and here right now. So
Okay.
Oh, I get corruption from drinking. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Gotta remember that.
Oh, but we're going out, what, in like a day or so?
yeah, like I'm assuming that you started drinking like just before you guys left, but it's like once you've met up or something. At an appropriate time to be drunk, like to just get drunk as the mission starts.
Yeah.
Well,
Zweihander, the only system where you see where you're planning to go into a major nasty encounter and you see half your party stumbling around drunk and you're like, good.
No one's stumbling around drunk.
No, I passed that one.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
you-
Michael, you already failed your last check. You're fine.
Yeah, but I was drinking when we met with the rat people.
He was
Mm.
chugging along that whiskey.
I'll
Yes,
just,
that
I'll just.
yes, that was on a
I
different
don't want
day.
to, but I'll just fail.
Switch to
Fine.
fail, but you pass. I don't give a damn.
Okay, there we
You're
go.
just like, give me 10. You're just like, give me 10 shots of the strongest thing you have, and it's like, okay, you just pour them all in a mug and just chug the whole thing. It's like, okay.
I just feel like he's like.
I was
Ready.
actually quite
chugging-
startled by my sudden understanding that my character can use full plate without any penalties.
Well, do you have full plate to use?
No, it's too expensive.
Exactly.
Full plate
So
is
it's-
expensive as shit.
I know. I looked.
Which is why I gave you guys a chance to raid an armory for some good but not incredibly amazing items.
I say eventually get Michael here some moonshine.
God, I really need to know. I really need to know what Rune Jarl can do. I need their class ability.
You're gonna eat something, aren't you?
Okay, so
No. It's from Mein Gausch.
Oh.
It's a new class, and I want to know what its ability is before I take my advanced class.
Man, my gosh, you should support the Kickstarter.
it's like, well, I have, and I asked directly for my book, and he still hasn't given it to me.
You're like, give it early. He's like, no.
No, buddy,
No.
this is called on-stream advertising. Support the
This
Mein
is
Gausch Kickstarter. It's great. There's
What
lots
is
of cool
Mein
stuff.
Gausch?
It's a knife. It's also a book.
I don't get anything out of it, so I'm not even a shill.
I don't
Yeah,
even
we
know
are
what it
paying
is.
into a Kickstarter for a product that he was just going to give us.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just looking
The
at pictures
like
of
an
generics.
expansion book for Zweihander.
Ah.
Yeah, it's got like 56 new classes, most of them advanced classes.
Which is really needed, honestly. Like,
Yeah, the advanced class list is a little A, small, and B, very biased towards magic users.
Oh yeah.
The new list only has like 10 magic using classes out of the like 48 it introduces, so.
Yes, that'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so
Yeah, I want to know
Everyone-
what that class does.
is everyone ready to go?
I am
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, we're good to do this.
alright.
Okay.
Let's
Crack
go.
the load.
Let's go watch half the party die, or at least blow their fate points.
See.
Okay, it's got 3 fate points, so I'll be fine.
How the? No, you don't.
I do.
Don't lie to me.
I'm imagining.
This is
that
what happens when
the-
you pass every test somehow, even when you're evil.
Of order.
Yep.
I'm not evil. That's
We, have,
proof.
we haven't had 20 sessions. It's physically impossible for Ted to have 3 fate points.
No, I start with 2.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, you take a drawback.
Yeah, I have to.
what am I thinking of?
I can't see.
I don't.
I can
have.
have. All right,
I
that's
can
right.
do a little bit.
There it is.
You guys just
Oh,
Can
don't
there
know
we
every,
are.
yeah, everyone should be able to see a little tiny bit. Who's
There it is.
okay?
I can
You're
see it.
in the like yeah. Kat has better vision at night because she's a Skurzak.
We're all really big.
Zoom out a bit. Like, don't worry, this map is correctly scaled for you guys. You'll be able to get around it somewhat. But yeah, like, be careful because you can get spotted down here. And also, what light source are you going to be using, if any? Because you can hear them all around you.
That's a lot of orcs.
Can
I
we?
use echolocation.
Echolocation.
I'm gonna
like-
light my torch.
Like, yeah, you can use, like, eavesdrop or awareness to attempt to, like, figure out some numbers and stuff.
Hey, I think I've got eavesdrop. I shall use it.
Here.
Do you?
Oof,
Oh shit!
I'm going to help our sister.
That's 10 degrees. Sorry, 8
Kat's
degrees
like-
of success.
Pet's like, everyone be quiet. I want to listen to see how many enemies there are. And Neil just cups his hands around her ears.
No, like she takes off her hood, like pricks up her ears, and then Neil puts his hands around her ears.
Well, Neil actually helps me. If I take Neil's
Yeah.
roll, I get 10 degrees of success.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can hear, like, because you got so many insane like degrees of success. There is one from over here, like a little tiny something. If you can see that arrow.
No.
No.
No, I can
Am I
barely see
on the wrong
anything.
layer?
Am I? No. Okay. I'm on the right layer. It's just.
Okay, I can't. Jesus, I couldn't see anything here, and it was really weirding me out. So there's
Okay.
something else.
So.
I
There's
told
like, how do I?
Mr.
Yeah. Like.
Batman,
Okay. Can everyone see
Yeah,
that arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Like. There's a long like it sounds like there's a long passage and a couple of orcs this way. But yes, there is
Sounds
lots
like
of
there's a long
hallways.
passage.
Yes, there's lots and lots of rooms and heaps of orcs the other way.
So we
So
go
it-
north.
So
This
if we
goes
yeah, I was gonna say,
poorly.
if we want to do stealth, then we're reliant on the Skurzak for guidance, because if we light up lights down here, then we'll be spotted immediately.
Yes, last chance to not light that torch.
Alright, I won't light the torch.
Okay.
Don't let it.
But
Don't worry, we'll light all of our light sources and yell "ha ha" to surprise the orcs later.
Ha!
Does anyone have some rope?
Yes,
yeah, I do, but it's not a lot.
I have a good
I took-
amount. How much are you talking?
Like I think
just
we
do a little
like
bit.
I think we assume that Carl bought 10 feet of rope.
No, I specifically bought.
I don't think Carl can buy rope.
Fuck, I said it again, didn't I? Neil bought rope.
I love this.
How do you
So
confuse the force?
because
Lead
in
out the
another
ropes.
because in another game, Carl is a character.
So I give everyone a section of the rope to hold on to, and I'll go ahead looking forward because I can see really well down here.
Oh, it's like when the people lead the kindergartners home with the rope.
What the fuck? What kind
You
of
mean
kindergarten is?
You mean when parents put their children on leashes?
Yeah.
No, there's like these fucking elementary like fifth graders that would like lead like crossing guards that like help the kids home. They have like holding on ropes in like a rainstorm and shit. Did no one
I'm
do
gonna
that?
mark a nerd here.
Okay.
A nerd, huh?
Yep.
What now?
They like that is. There's certainly one angry orc squabbling with a bunch of bogans. It seems like he's
Yeah.
supposed to be in charge, but he's not getting anything done because he's very much outnumbered.
I cannot see anything. Where is this?
Yeah, you probably won't be able to see it. Fuck, can you even see my pings?
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see a ping, but I
Okay.
can only see like in game like 2 feet in front of me.
Yep.
Once you see it, it'll update your map. But I'm gonna go across this bridge, and I tell everyone to be quiet and go across the bridge and go left.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it,
I
why'd
say
you
there's
change the
another
color of
nerd
that?
ahead of us. Right
He
here.
seems to be sobbing in the corner for some reason.
Okay.
I look at Neil and I nod to his bow.
Okay. I
He can't see in the dark.
I was gonna say none of us can see anything, so Neil is just as useless as the rest of us. Thanks.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Pass me the
Roll
bow.
for it.
Pass me the bow.
I pass her my longbow and some arrows.
Okay. I'm looking at the Gretchen. Is he like properly invested in crying?
Yes.
Properly invested.
Yes, he is like face up against the wall, like head down amongst his knees, like crying into this corner as much as he can.
I didn't know that orcs cried.
What?
Why is he crying?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
you drop this.
You could ask him.
You can ask
I-
me.
I
Okay, you
pass
can-
the bow
you-
back and
You can
arrows,
attempt an
and I-
eavesdrop check if you want.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do an
eavesdropping.
eavesdrop.
Just imagining. Fucking... Nope.
Fail.
Unless.
And now I assist you again.
Yep.
Yes.
Just Neil, just jump on her back and just ride her around with your hands cupped over her ears. It'll make this easier.
Okay, that's a success. He is upset that he's lost his friends and he doesn't know where they are.
Okay. I'll peek around the corner here. Just take a look.
Do I
Oh,
feel
look.
bad or do I not care? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Do you have to roll for murder?
Do we want that?
No, we don't. So if
Okay,
it's
well
an
then I
option,
won't
you
ask, alright?
Oh, it's voluntary? Good to know.
Well, kind of.
Yes, it's not like entirely.
So what I'll do.
I mean, you
Is
don't
I'll
want
go
to bother your
across-
god with every person you meet, you know.
I'll go across this wooden wall here, like hopping across the planks, sneak right up on him, and I'm gonna choke him to death.
Shit out of them.
Okay, so
And do you guys see why I was considering taking Chthonian Dweller right now? This is why. This right here.
What is
Cat
Okay.
strangles people to death. Cat?
like, well,
Oh,
Sorry?
he's pretty unaware and quite the mook, so don't go straying too far because orcs might spot you. So roll a
stealth.
like a weapons like a stealth test. Like either stealth or like whatever melee weapon you're using. And if you
guys, wait here,
if you
I love
succeed,
Cat.
you'll be quiet. If you fail, like he'll get some kind of alarm before he dies.
Okay.
He just starts crying really, really loud, and they're like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up!"
I told you to stop crying, you big baby.
There we go.
It's
Just like she gets her estoc and she like puts out and puts it against his neck, then moves it back and aims to. She's like slowly swinging it towards him, and then she does a quick one.
She gets her estoc and then she puts out. Well, that explains why she's pregnant.
He drops to the floor, and a few seconds later, you hear from the room over here with all the orcs in it, all the other orcs and bogans. It's like, finally, shut up.
I feel like it'd be that in the middle of a bunch of.
Bronze, you're very quiet at the moment.
Am I?
Sounds like
Yeah.
you're standing away from your mic.
I didn't
is
have
that
it
where you
flipped
went?
I had it said headset. I didn't have the mic flipped down. Sorry. I have a fan on my desk. I'm trying to avoid the fan blowing into
Yeah.
my mic, so I had it flipped. It wasn't maybe that quiet.
Okay.
Yes,
So
you,
there are
yeah,
nerds in this room I'm looking at.
yes, you can
quite
hear
a
them
few.
squabbling over shares. Big guy's like, I get 3/4 because there are 4 of us and I'm the leader, and they're all like, no, we get 3/4. One of them's like, what's a quarter?
Is that a thing
Alright, so
you
I'm
used to
gonna-
kill people with?
I'm gonna push past the group. I'm gonna like be unapologetic about it and be like, "Fucking get out of my way!" And is there like any kind of loose stones on the ground?
This place isn't that well maintained. You can find some nice big loose stones.
And I'll lob some in down the hall this way.
Down the hall, which way?
What?
Down the hall
What?
down there.
I can't see your ping.
Is that?
I'm suffering from a complete lack of information, and it sucks.
Yep, that's one of the fun things about Roll20 is I can keep you all in the dark. How? Doesn't matter. You know what? That just works.
That reminds me.
Why?
I need to.
Why can I only see things from Cat's perspective for the moment. That's weird.
Done.
How do I unperspective from someone?
It's like Control X or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't see anything that I played. No, I can see all these things. How happened to... Did I accidentally delete? Weird. Moving. So you hear the squad of fools like, what was that? And, you know, scurry towards the direction that you like threw the stone in a very video game fashion.
Thief.
So should we put in a shoot them with an arrow and then hide behind a wall until they're like, it must have just been the wind.
It was just the wind.
You don't have the high enough stealth skill for that.
Skyrim.
So
Okay, I start
no,
like
they are
pushing.
there. They're just fucking invisible for some reason.
Oh
I
god, the
start
orcs have
to-
discovered invisibility magic. We're on.
I grab the butts of the two Skaven next to me and push them. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so just everyone scurrying around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone scurrying? Should
This
everyone
way,
be scurrying?
Follow Kit.
There's a very dim one at the back of the room being like, what are you guys looking at? What you doing?
Come on, quick, go, go, go. This
Which
way, this
way?
way. This way, up here. Up here.
Can you move me?
Oh, there's the pings.
Like I will draw you a path. There you go.
I love the majestic color changing rope.
Well, every time like I click off of it to do something else, it goes back to its default color.
Just a
It's
color.
random. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Especially when you try to do like
Wait, why am I up front?
You take
Because
the
it's
point.
dark and
Roger
everyone's
that.
confused.
That's what I'm thinking.
so the Skaven don't have any comment about me groping them. That's good. They know that does.
Wait, what?
They're right.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
just ignoring the fact you grabbed their butts.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So they are, you know, they're male Skaven. They know that they're supposed to be lesser, and you're obviously the leader of this group.
She has the night
Yes,
vision.
yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say she has the night vision and she volunteered to
Kept
take
leading us because we can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's leading us because this plan is better than walking it than going in and fighting from the word go.
Is it?
I'm going to
Isn't that
slowly
right,
move like
Michael?
one square at a time so you guys can like keep up. And so I don't surprise the GM.
Surprise!
okay.
There you
Kendra
go.
charged 80 feet forward.
She's now at the war boss.
So there's a big area here, and there's something down that way. But other than that, it doesn't look like anyone's around.
There's most certainly something around over here, like around this corner.
I can see that one.
I
Alright,
can't
so
see anything.
Cat's gonna move south a little bit to here.
Sounds like someone's preaching to a group of people who are like "Arr!" instead of amen.
Kairos, roll
Yeah.
resolve a rant back about how gods are fake.
Is that to the north?
Yeah,
Nah, man. I follow the one true non-existent
yeah,
god.
like the north direction is the direction in which you hear people preaching and growling.
Well, I don't want to walk through filth, so let's just keep going east. You guys agree?
Sure, it's as good a logic as any.
At this point, I'm
Feels just like I'm out. Bye.
this way.
Okay, so we gotta take a little jump here.
Oh, finally found you.
Yeah,
Don't run
yeah,
so far ahead, Cat. It's really
Boom.
dumb.
Sorry about that. I was off making something
prepared
else
to
here. That's
do-
what I was. Yeah, that's what I was trying to draw. There we go.
So we're pretty deep in. Let me look at the map entirely. We know there's some guys to the north which we could probably isolate from the rest of the orcs, but we don't know if the war boss is to the north. I think he's to the south. What do you
That's
guys
where
think?
the grumbling and all that came from.
There are certainly some noises from all the other directions in this room,
Yeah.
Awesome.
but yes, this room itself is empty.
Sorry.
So no one has any preference?
Whichever way
I
gets
don't-
faster.
I don't know how
Let's-
to. I have no information to give a preference, so.
Let's see if these guys give away some information about themselves. Where is stealth? Where is stealth? Stealth.
Stealth is under. Yes, you got it.
Nope, they do not give away their position.
That's either
Very
good if
good.
that's either good if that's our Skurzak friends, or bad if that's the guy stalking us, preparing to pick us off one by one.
Yes, that reminds me of Skurzak friends.
Oh,
Yeah, they should be
well,
like
that's promising.
with us.
I suppose poorly.
Like, I wouldn't have started the fight without them. Yeah, it's like whenever something's in dim light for you guys, it goes, like, transparent for me. Which is really annoying.
Is it like a bug or just a?
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on there. Well, I'll keep pushing on because I think if I go down here, we're gonna encounter orc down here.
Yes, and then
So
we're
I
gonna
can
have to
hear them yelling about something.
I think we might have to just like
Ward.
start just cutting bitches up, essentially.
Finally.
Yes. We gotta stealthily cut bitches up though. Just impale them in the throat.
Okay, so it's kind of a risky endeavor, honestly.
I mean, you're fighting
He's like
orcs.
right here.
And unless anyone's got a silencer.
You can hear him yelling with another orc about something.
This is when we need frag grenades.
Yes,
Right.
because those are so stealthy.
Yeah, but like after you've thrown one, it doesn't matter anymore, does it?
It matters
Yeah,
because
no.
that sound's going to echo down across the sewers all over the city.
That's why I just don't give a fuck.
Teapot walks up beside you, taps you on the shoulder, and flashes a firebomb in front of you.
Molotovs. Yay.
I nod to the room and say, "You up for it?"
He puts his
Yeah.
fingers to where you think his lips should be underneath his mask and nods.
She moves back around. She pushes Barak and Kairos back.
And Michael, and Kyrus, and Neil.
Just
Everyone.
go.
It's just a big cluster behind you.
Yeah.
And
So I asked, I quietly say, like when you start fighting, can one of you like set up a light? Because I can't see things at all. I need to see it so I can shoot with my bow.
so I get my lantern and hook it over my tail and get ready to turn it on.
Okay.
Good, then we'll be
Orcs have
able
like
to
night
see.
vision.
I say,
Okay.
close your eyes, everyone.
Flashbang.
You don't want to spoil your light vision when I turn on this lantern.
You
Close
hear
your eyes.
the
Close your
smash
eyes,
and
everyone, that's
whoosh
when we
of
can
a
shoot.
fire. Take out him as well because he's close enough. And everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright. Initiative 18.
Rolling initiative.
12.
Do
Yeah.
do
Where did I
do
put him?
That's not the right order.
Just highlight us all. We're in a just nice big room for you to do that.
Oh yeah, no, let's.
And you can do my character and go like all players can see like
Just let us all magically have Ket's night vision too. Yeah.
oh, it's not magic, I've turned on a lantern.
Yeah,
Oh, I have a thing for that. Let's see, where did I put it?
there I am.
There, right
Boom.
there.
Hey,
You have a physical lantern
Whoa.
now.
That's
That
a
little.
big fucking
Wait,
lantern.
where are you, cat? Oh,
Oh, my
shit,
eyes.
sorry.
Oh, whoa.
It's
Alright, you move
like
me
that.
to
The
the
lantern
back
is on cat, and she can be carrying
Oh,
it.
cool.
Can you move me back onto the
No,
pathway?
Oh,
sorry.
I'm on the wall.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get
hey,
you
have a
back
nice
onto the
lantern
right.
now.
Yeah.
I'm on the wall. There it is. A big fucking lantern. Jesus. It definitely illuminates.
Yeah.
It's just so that I don't lose it. It doesn't actually have to be that big.
Mm.
Or are you talking about the light? Because that's how much light a lantern's supposed to make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lanterns put out a lot of light. It's great.
Take note,
See,
horde game
don't
devs.
need
So,
that.
Cat
Where was
is
15?
Cat,
Yeah, you
don't
forgot to
forget.
put your initiative in.
Yeah.
oh, okay. 16.
Oh no, Big Boss Obsidian goes before me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he is big boss.
He big warg boy.
So soon he will be mini little boss bits.
Okay. The other Skurzak will go on Cat's turn. So,
Okay.
what can you do,
So
elf boy?
Elf boy.
Elf boy. Shit.
Like
I
they-
could shoot him, but I don't want to alert all the other goddamn fucking orcs in the area.
Yes.
Go into that room and scout out.
Also, who are you gonna shoot? There's no one to shoot.
We're in the initiative. I'm just saying, like in combat, like if we get the drop. Where am I
I
going?
actually, if I want to give you advice, I'd say jump over to this side so you've got a good overwatch.
Yeah, that I was thinking something like get over on that area. All right.
You can do it, I believe.
So do I just move? We have to make a roll, or
No.
oh, all right then. That should be fine. And I guess I'll just kind of wait.
Yeah, like if you were trying to get across that and still like be sneaky and stealth, then there'd be a roll. But yeah, you're just maneuvering in combat now.
I'm just kind of like combat ready, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so your one action to move across, hold your other two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cat's turn.
Okay, so Ket is going to get her rifle ready and with her lantern's in her tail, and she moves down and peeks around the corner.
The light. Yeah, as I said, the lantern didn't move with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should be able to move it.
Oh,
but-
there they are.
Oh shit, that's somebody's dead.
Yep.
I fire the musket.
Well, stealth's out the window. Even more
Yeah.
than before.
Now I can shoot people since this doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
Point blank at this guy. Just fuck him up.
Jesus.
Hey,
Cat-
hey, Pod,
cat-
what's up?
Cat don't give a fuck.
Honey Badger of the group.
Okay, that's hit.
Have
That's
you
11
have you
damage.
met Cat? She is the honey badger of the group.
She's the honey something of the group.
Fuck, that hurts.
She's the pimp Mac daddy.
Pimp Mac,
Exactly.
I really just want Cat to backhand someone now.
Okay,
Straight up.
you smack
Are you
him for
volunteering?
an amount of damage. Do you want to spend any of your fortune points to increase it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say, let's
saving those fortune points to
Say-
fucking
it's-
destroy the big boss.
Okay,
It's
is
not-
that your turn?
It's for a rainy day.
I
It's for a
cannot believe
definite
this.
rainy
I
day.
can't believe you have 3 fate points. What trash?
It's the order. You just
Yep.
Be good. Be a good
Yep.
person.
Right.
She cracks the carbine, loading a new cartridge in, and sticks her tongue out at the orcs.
Nah, 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 nah.
It's like you obviously hurt him, but just a little bit.
Shit, I'm like-
That's because I shot him in the brain. So it doesn't hurt too
Exactly.
much.
That didn't do much damage.
Shot him what little brain he has.
Okay, so
That's,
is
that's
that your
my
turn?
turn.
Okay,
I've got-
Neil's turn.
Huh? Oh, okay. I'm gonna move up. And then I'm gonna shoot the other orc with my bow.
Is your bow or your rifle?
Let's see.
Cat already fired a rifle, so you don't have to worry about stealth.
Well,
No, but then I
fucking
can't
fireball.
fire each turn. Let's see. Actually, I'll throw a firebomb.
Good
Gonna
plan.
Torch a lot of them.
Yeah, because
If
I
you want to,
can-
yeah, if you want to hit the big guy, you can also hit the Voga next to him.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I move over. I take an aim action. I throw the bomb.
Yep. Simple ranged.
You forgot to do the rats though. The other rats.
The other what?
The Skaven.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Steven.
that is true. Let's.
You should, let them go before me then,
Yeah.
in case they can like do something. So
Okay. Teapot runs in with his flamethrower slung on his back, wielding his dual pistols, and invokes Swap Swap.
Is that like a better version of Snick Snick?
It's like a ranged version of Snick Snick.
What is
Does
Snick
that,
Snick?
does that mean it requires 3 action points to use?
Yeah, so he's out of action points once he moves in.
What is Snick Snick?
How does he have 4?
He has 3.
Yeah, and
Snick
you
Snick
had
is only, like Bang
moving
Bang is
cost
only
1.
2, isn't it? No, it is 3, right? Yeah, my bad. That was
you should do something
me
else.
totally. Yes, he rolls in and just shoots one of his pistols, and
Did he hit? I can't tell.
no, because I fucked up.
Macro's fucked.
Like, yeah, I fucked up the token, not the macro. What is target? Target is 44. He would have aimed because he's not a silly boy. So he hits. Damage. Seven.
Oh dear.
Oh, but it gets better. It was athletics to avoid getting set on fire, right? Or was it coordination?
Coordination.
Yeah, coordination.
Oh, should have given that a minus 20. Especially since he just set himself on fire. 2d10.
Oh my god.
So,
Teapot's gonna kill himself fighting an orc and a couple of bogan.
first
What do you
orc.
mean? The orc got killed.
He is very close to death. Shot him in the liver this time rather than the brain. Something real important to him.
How is he gonna drink if he don't got a liver?
Exactly.
You can't get
Shoot him in
orky
the
with you can't get
shoot him
orky
in
with
the,
it sober.
you gotta shoot him in the vocal cords. How is he supposed to warg if he can't do that?
Okay.
Shoot him in the vocal
Yes.
cords.
Hannibal doesn't do anything. And
Then it's Neil's turn, right?
no, Face runs in
That's a similar
and
face.
attempts to stab a fool.
I forgot
But
Face
fails.
existed.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I was
now
gonna
it's
say,
Neil's
have you not
turn.
noticed that he's really a rogue?
Now Neil walks up and it's just like,
Damn it.
oh,
Update
snap.
when I
Hold
change
on.
your house. There.
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow. Which
Okay.
means Where's my bow? Here's my bow. I could also just run up on him and charge him.
He's
Without-
Probably not the
very
best
close to
idea.
dead.
Then you could ram him with your goat boy body.
You could punch him, and you know what you could do if you punch him?
no.
Oh, sorry, cat. I hear you.
I'm just gonna shoot him. I don't want to take any danger right now.
Okay.
I'm not actually standing where my character is. I just moved for
So you can see what's going on.
dramatic
Okay.
effect.
I like how we're just a pile. There's just a pile on the door.
Yep.
Yep, dog
I
pile.
fail. I shoot someone in the
Fork.
back.
Oh my god, Neil! Stop
Oh.
failing.
Thank God I'm not in that range.
Ooh.
Why'd you
I'm sorry.
I wasn't actually there. I was just looking.
Yeah, sorry, Cat. You just took 9 in the back.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not a-
Usually, you do a beat.
Neil likes doing it from behind, so
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you later.
Cat just
I'll
slowly
give you
reaches
lots
back
of alcohol.
and
I knew it.
pulls.
I knew it.
and-
Neil's the baby daddy.
Cat just slowly pulls back and feels the arrow, and then turns and looks at Neil.
He gives her like you can't see anything because he has a mask on. It's just like I'm sorry.
You can't see me.
I forgive you.
She's like I'm a smack a bitch, but
Okay.
later.
Yep.
Later,
Orc turn.
second we get out of here, she backhands him.
Okay.
Does a full 5
Hmm.
perils damage, instantly incapacitates him.
Okay.
Now she needs the pimp cane first.
She has
I've
the
got a
pimp
pimp
cane.
cane. Yeah.
Oh,
Big
perfect. Okay.
boss.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Big
she's
boss.
See
already
if he
classed.
can successfully
class-
raise the alarm. Shit, he might. Oh my god.
Is he?
Okay. Don't worry. Orcs are not
Dumb.
particularly coordinated, so this will just add to other people's attempts to get their shit together.
And hopefully they just start like streaming into where we are, because this is a pretty good arena to fight them.
We
Push
got
him in the sewer water.
Humies and Ratties stabbing us. No, Humies and Mousies sounds better.
Humans, mouse.
Fucking
No,
zeros.
no,
Whatever rock is,
no, Humies and Mousies.
and whatever the hell you are.
Pink skins and rats.
Pig skins and rats.
Zeros out. Pinkskins and fluffers down here.
Yes.
Fluffers.
Buffers.
Fluffers.
Love it.
No,
Target. So yeah, next squad
try
fails
Nick.
it, and
From down the corridor, you hear another orc yelling, "Yeah, that's the entire fucking city. What's new?"
I don't
like
think
I
they're
don't
good.
believe you.
Kind of a cynical orc, that guy, isn't he? He's like, fuck you.
Fuck
Calm
you, I
down,
don't
Michael.
give a damn.
God.
Michael, we know you
And yeah, that doesn't prompt.
No, got it.
And finally, does the big boss figure this shit out? Actually,
just
no, that was a
waiting for-
leadership roll, wasn't it? So he still failed. No, he passed that. Whoa, because yeah, it was swapping to fail. Okay, that character sheet. Finally, open up the sweet ass character sheet.
Oh my god. This
I've got a s-
isn't gonna end well, is it?
That's not supposed to.
I've also got to make a note.
Ooh, okay.
Um,
The boss knows.
Oh!
good. We can fight him here.
One of them's like, one of the orcs is like, yeah, it's like, yo, boss, Bert's telling tall tales about pink skins again.
You hear no response.
Oh, okay.
He's a ninja, remember?
Yeah, he's just gonna appear behind Kyrus and just slit his throat.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel was behind you, nothing personnel, kid. No, I'm just imagining, fucking...
Italian mobster orc.
No, it's just while you were drinking, I studied the blade.
No, it's more like while you were studying the blade, I was stabbing fools.
While you were studying the blade, I was warg.
Now, the whole while you were drinking, I was X is Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Brock's
you have to
turn.
remember, all
I
these
was
orcs
punching.
used to be people. So it might have like been.
Well, while you were studying the blade, I was getting orky with it, and before you were even born, I was studying the blade.
He does like a fucking like Naruto hand sign and teleports around.
Brock's
Oh
turn.
no, no. Oh no, Naruto's become an orc. We're all doomed.
Rasengan!
Gorak, don't eat these orcs, by the way.
Don't want to have you turn into one.
What do you
That's
think?
how that
I'm
works, right?
stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
I was about to say. I was about to say. Yeah, I was about to say. Don't answer that. But say, I'm so inspired by your confidence.
I mean, you ate a siren.
She was asking for it. Did you see the way her flesh
Yeah.
looked?
Did you see the way she marinated herself in the water? Come on.
All right.
I'm just waiting for one of these days where he turns one of our enemies into beef jerky.
I've already
I
done that.
mean-
Don't you remember what happened with the wyvern?
Yeah.
Wyverns
Like,
aren't made
speaking
of
of which-
beef.
Speaking of which, you want some jerky?
Okay. So you move up to these orcs, and then what?
And then I'm gonna stab.
Stab.
Stab successfully.
Stab,
You-
stab.
You stab
Nice.
him good.
Okay, freaking damage is. Damn it! I forgot to roll my weapon, so I didn't auto roll damage.
Yep.
Oh, right. I guess I'll roll the weapon real quick to make it roll it because I don't know how to do it manually.
Yeet.
Did you charge? Did you do something else?
Why aren't you Zweihandering?
It's tight corridors. I didn't know what the room was, so I had my saber
Big
out.
sword.
Okay, 8 damage.
Yes, big sword, tight corridors. Your sword's gonna bounce off the wall, then they're gonna grab it, and they're going to eat your face.
That's why you thrust.
Blurg. Blurg.
Oh.
You
Okay.
better more than that.
Who's dead? That was a dying word.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, there's still the bogan.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
no.
Yeah,
not
there's
that
still a
kind of
couple of
war.
bogans around.
There we go. That's not what I was looking for at all.
Like, get the fucker! Get him! I can't kill Dale!
I already killed Dale.
His wife.
There are
left him
many
last
Dales!
week.
I'll have to kill them all then.
Oh, fuck your shit up!
Oh, fuck you. Meanwhile,
What,
that
what?
single worker in the
Yeah, I was
back,
gonna
just
say-
like, get on with it already. I
Michael's
already
turn.
lost all my money.
Yeah, like what was it?
Okay.
What, like that guy did? Yeah, sure.
I'll
That one's
come into here and I'll stomp one of these little things to death.
You probably will.
Falcon.
nah, man. It's
Do
more
you
like
charge?
Yeah, I'll charge. Why not?
Michael Punch.
Michael Punch. Right. Where is my weapon? Right.
we need to get you some spiked brass knuckles.
No, that
It has
doesn't
the
make
brass
any difference.
knuckles.
Yes, but they need to be pointy
They
And
need
gold.
to be pointy.
and golden.
Magically enchanted brass knuckles.
Magically enchanted brass knuckles. What's the
I
enchantment
mean-
do? I punch harder.
11.
I mean, end game goals, guys. End game goals.
11
I
damage.
just
just-
know what Rune Jarl does.
I rolled
Damage
terribly.
ratio.
I rolled 2
And-
ones.
Ooh.
Well, you still take him down 2 points on the track.
Splat.
Splatted.
Yeah, I was to say, I didn't think the Bogans had points in the track. I figured if you did enough damage to hurt them, they just died.
Now, if they're not, like, ready for a fight, I'm letting you guys one-shot them.
Blarg.
Alright, little
Okay.
things. What you got?
Back
Flip
to
'em
Elf
off.
turn.
If you could just stay there and keep an eye out for the boss.
Yeah, Overwatch it.
that what I'm relegated to now? Just providing Overwatch?
I mean, you can come in here and kill some fucking goblins if you really want. That's all that's in here.
I mean, we're really getting exposing ourselves when we get all in this room and there's no one out here.
You can save your turn for later, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
You can save actions, yeah.
I guess I'll do that then, because because you guys already have that worm covered, and if anyone comes from behind, we're all in that room. We're basically
Yeah.
fucked.
Why'd you
So-
skip
I didn't. Fuck, I did not mean to skip Cat. I'm sorry. Cat's turn.
It's alright. I'll move over here. And I'll bring the lantern with me, which I can't control, actually.
You should be able to control it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will spend my actions loading a fresh cartridge into my carbine.
Click, clack, reload.
There we go.
There
Now you should be able to control it.
What about the other Skurzak?
No, you
They should
shouldn't
be
be able to
just
control
killing
the
people
other
in that room.
Skurzak. Oh, you mean what are the other Skurzak doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Just
now
kill
I'm
people
fixing a
in there.
token. Like that. Right. So, fuck, this is annoying without light. Like, Face runs off and you hear him murder a bogan in the dark. Teapot also runs off into the dark and you hear gunshots and one of them gets lit on fire and dies.
Why are they wasting bullets on fucking...
Bogans.
Because they have lots of bullets.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I have plenty.
And what is the name of that spell that I want you to cast? Mr. Super Badass.
Oh, so the orc is
Fire
magic.
and Death Apocalypse. On success, it kills all the enemies. On failure, it kills all of your quote allies.
Where's my R team?
On crit fail, everyone dies. The world is erased, and we start a new campaign in New World setting.
Temple, right. Magic rituals. I think that's it. He's about to cast Mirror Image. See,
Is mirror image like the thing Cat can do?
no, it's not that good. Successfully cast.
Gotta lean in to read that. Ugh.
One of these is.
Oh dear. Yes, crit fail. I want to watch that.
I've seen that happen. It was amusing.
It's Tinny Blue instead. Okay, it is now Neil's turn.
Yay.
I'm just gonna Overwatch since I can't actually see anything.
Okay. Oh,
Boss Obsidian is going to start picking off people in the dark because Ket's lantern disappeared.
oh, he would if he could, but instead, one of the tiny little bogans attacks Michael.
Attacks.
Wait, do either of you have any action points left?
No. I don't.
Fortunately, it probably doesn't matter unless the bogan is using a blunderbuss.
No, it doesn't. I just
Barack has a point left.
does
I
he?
think, yeah, Brock should. I think he saved
Yes.
one. Like, all he did was walk up
Logan
and
pulls
attack.
out a rocket launcher, shoots its feet.
Pulls out a
Well,
fucking minigun.
The
Well,
Bogan
if there's-
rocket jumps away.
Pulls out a rocket launcher and then chews on my leg.
No, I'm just thinking. Bogan's gonna rocket jump away, clip through the wall, and then sporadically through the rest of the adventure, we're gonna see him like clipping his way between scenery objects because he's speed running our session.
He's speed running. He's pulling the old plate
See.
and wall to walk through.
He freaks the fuck out and runs away into the corner as hard as he can. You get an attack of opportunity.
Yay!
Smacks him in the face. Boom. Ooh,
Ow! I crit.
I guess.
that's a crit.
Well,
So crit means I roll more dice, right?
Yeah, roll another dice.
So
yeah,
it's
it
roll
would,
and
but he you crit him, so he's
Yeah.
dead.
then...
He's a super mook.
Yep.
He's not just dead; he's exploded.
He's not just dead. His soul has been removed from every plane of existence.
You didn't just kill him; you killed his him and his entire line. Punched him so hard his
Killed-
children died.
So that
That's
was
the
for
thing.
Rock.
Orcs come from like infected humans. Where did those little Gretchen things come from?
That is what happens.
They
when
are the
an orc
half-breed
does-
orcs. It's what happens when an orc mates with anything else.
Actually, that's what happens when an orc mates with another orc too.
Really?
Yeah.
Around around a corner, a very quiet group of sneaky gits
Oh, I
quietly
see.
comes
oh, yeah.
around the corner.
Oh,
Sneaky
no.
gets. Would That's the big boss boy.
Oh
Good
yeah.
afternoon. Obsidian, I presume.
Oh wow, a poet and a murderer. I love it.
And
That rhymed.
Exactly.
Right. And you hear him roar.
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, stop. I was doing it quietly on purpose. That was too much.
Yep.
Also, I want to test if the 1d6 exclamation point did the Fury Dice thing like I thought it was supposed to.
It did.
I think
Yeah.
it did, yeah.
No, it did. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to. That's why I rolled anyway, even though you said it was. I didn't need to.
Just want to see how dead he was.
Yes.
I mean, that's also a perk.
You hear the mighty roar as
Yes,
And-
I can get to him.
yes,
I can rush
and
him right
everyone here suddenly realizes that they're alone in the dark fighting monsters. Take a fear
That's a
test.
big boy.
now. I was about to
Yeah.
say, so does that mean we should roll resolve checks against Litany of Hatred?
No, this is just fear for
Oh.
being in a bad situation.
Oh, okay. We still roll results though, right?
Yep, standard resolve.
Oh, okay.
Switching to guy.
Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? It's
We have
relevant.
we
now,
have we
so-
have to roll, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I win.
3.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bit dark in here for me.
I got a 3. How many is that? I still don't know how to be a success for. Man, I'm
Okay.
fucking 14 episodes and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, if you failed, you take 2d10 points of perils damage.
No, dang it.
Ooh.
I want to be in skills. There we go.
Just wargs and I'm saying hello to you too, buddy.
Yes.
Ah.
And
Ooh.
his followers around him seem very obviously enthused by his warg.
Son of a bitch.
Bitch. Ooh.
Let's see if I'm still standing.
Ooh.
Kairos, I'm sorry.
I
Wait,
am still
I
standing.
see-
Yeah, it's
I
probably
s-
not
how
enough
I-
to scare you out, but
Yeah, no offense, but I rolled max, so it's pretty fucking close.
Oh shit! I still have all my action points.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna
Slightly
say,
tarot.
yes, well, you because you couldn't see them until their turn started. Only 2 of them are going to attack you, and they're not going to charge. But There are a lot of
I can
them.
see them.
Wait, is
Like-
it not 2d10? Is it 2d6?
No, 2d10. Doesn't explode though.
Which is good, because I would be out if it did.
Yep.
Man, I'm so glad
Simple
drinking doesn't
melee.
damage our perils anymore. I would have been down.
This is
Damn,
why we need a
dropping on us.
blunderbuss.
Shotgun
We
the
have-
fuck out of him. Yes.
We
Okay,
just need to find
so-
Teapot, and we just need to find Teapot and his
Where's
witchfire
my
thrower.
thing? Where is
First
it?
one
There you
misses.
are.
Second one. You don't open the thing. Roll. Also misses.
Ooh.
A screaming wall of orc flesh comes running up at you and kind of bumps into you a bit, flinging their weird
Would
heavy
that
choppers at you.
cause guerrilla warfare to happen? No. Okay, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I just-
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure I can do anything to them before I have to fuck off and go to the other
My
end.
question to you is that, like, me and Kyra specifically were like, we're on Overwatch.
Yeah, so you two can now take your turn.
Okay.
Like, yeah, your turn can't interrupt someone else's, but when you hold action, you can spend them between anyone else's turns.
Okay.
So wait, does that mean that I
So-
can like jump off to the other end and then shit?
Yeah, you can just move like it's your turn now. So, Kairos, what do you do?
Definitely getting away from all those sneaky gits.
Okay.
Just
So, you're
gonna-
going to maneuver away? Oh no, you can just
Yes.
move away without provoking attacks of opportunity, can't you?
Yes, guerrilla warfare.
Okay.
I
Run.
never provoke those.
Run, you cowardly elf.
It's not cowardly over here or
Get
Yeah.
back here,
No,
thin
just
skin.
Go wherever you want to go. I'm just like on the
I'm
side
just-
is what I'm meant to do.
I don't know if I'll
In range, so you can shoot people.
probably try and get like right here so I can try and pick them off as they come, but so I won't have to take a little while longer. So that's one action.
And,
Can I
like,
shoot them
My question
or
to you is,
can I
did
just
you use
move?
up all your action points?
No,
I
that's
didn't
just
use
a single
any
move, so you still have 2 action points left.
So I can shoot them. All right,
Yep.
perfect.
Aim and shoot them.
Yes, aim and shoot.
Namely, this guy.
I don't think I'm in range.
Oh, you're definitely
think-
within range. It's just if you're in short range or not.
I guess I'll
9
aim and
meters.
shoot.
Squares.
Shoot him in his stupid face.
Shoot him in. I'm gonna aim.
Well,
definitely aim
unfortunately,
and
he
shoot,
doesn't
so-
have a stupid face. He
that's
has a
what,
clever
+10?
face.
You're right. Shoot him in the nuts.
Shoot him in the. This is not sniper.
Unfortunately,
okay?
he doesn't have nuts.
They're asexual, right? Or
Yep.
No,
Well, then
they're-
just cut-
They're hermaphrodites.
Oh,
Well,
well, he has spores rather than nuts.
Well,
Alright,
then
so,
body
regarding those
check him,
balls-
wrench his mouth open, and shove a fire bottle in there.
aiming gives me a +10, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Ooh, and that also Fey Treachery. That's an extra Fury dice.
Yep. So
So
1d6
slash
exploding was an
roll
exclamation
Who are
mark.
you shooting at?
1d6. Big boss boy.
You could spend. Can't he spend fortune points to make the like roll a 6?
He can, but he also has Fey Treachery to roll first.
Oh, sure.
And I've got a really good use for those fortune points in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we know, Ket. You're gonna
Oh,
pop
that-
out of your freaking kill holes with a bajillion
Oh,
Kets,
that
and then none of us will
one-
have any more fortune points.
6 exclamation point boom. Okay, that's not how it works. How do I
That's roll.
Slash R.
1d6.
exclamation point? There we go.
Okay. So that's 14
14
damage. You're pretty well armored, but unfortunately orcs don't have amazing equipment.
They are orcs. They have bits of metal with like leather as their swords.
That's their
Some
swords.
trappings, so
That's
That-
just closer to clubs.
unfortunately gets him 1 point down.
Unfortunately
Okay.
for him or us.
For him.
Okay, good. And I'm at
Unfortunately for
19.
us, when he takes damage, he can Litany of Hatred for free.
I'd hope not.
Yeah, that would be a really powerful ability, and I would hate that.
Oh, excuse me. Jesus.
God damn.
So
People,
Okay.
now that I'm going to do my turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But why are you counting from there?
I'm gonna Lineage of Hatred then,
Okay.
and I have to pick because I only have 6
Yeah.
fellowship. So these guys, I'm going to like, oh, you came across the wrong people. You're gonna die tonight. And then like he says something offensive.
Tiny goat boy, you're all gonna die.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like those 12-year-olds on Xbox trying to be all like, I had sex with your mom last night kind of thing. Just have a feeling it'd be more annoying than
Go for it.
Annoying can
And
do
it's-
perilous damage just as well as angry. It's fine.
It works.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Lineage of Hatred. I do it as a charm test, so I pass automatically.
Okay.
That
Oh, you
ability
can
is
do
so
that?
Garbage. Oh man, Neil, you're so trash. I love it.
Yay.
Trash at
So-
like, we're talking good
So
trash.
that's -1 to their damage and peril threshold for the
You
combat.
negate the inspiring words that the war boss gave them.
You mean the warg?
Exactly.
The inspiring work.
Inspiring
Just the
wargs.
basic word, the boss, and then like some random other stuff that you can like.
I thought you
do
only
this
had
dude
6.
right here. Yeah, I do have 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1
okay.
more.
So
Yeah, he
So
was
2 of them
penalizing.
should still have their bonus.
Yeah, because he was penalizing the big boss, along with 5 of his
Do you,
dudes.
do you critically succeed at charm tests?
no, just normal
No,
succeed.
just
Oh.
regular succeed.
This is why he needs to take a class that allows him to set if a success at charm test is automatically critical.
I don't think there is one.
There's class.
Mhm.
There's
That'll be
that doesn't-
way too powerful.
Also, I'm gunning for Piston or whatever.
Okay.
My final. So
Okay.
this
What
rock
else
is
does
gonna
Neil
be
do on
amazing.
his turn?
Because I still have 2 action points left.
Yep.
I go, guys, they're here. You might want to like go do something about that.
Shoot
And
the shit out of
then-
them.
Let's see, how far away is this dude? 8 meters, 17 squares. How?
not far enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
About
remember
that.
your stats for ranged weapons and stuff are measured in meters, not squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything's measured in meters here. There's nothing measured in squares.
At least there's nothing measured in the fucking feet.
No, I mean also that, yeah, just nothing's measured in squares in Zweihander. It's all meters.
It's all yards, but it's basically a meter.
Close enough. Close enough for murder and work.
I want to throw a bottle bomb at him.
Okay.
There is a large amount of them there. You probably could get a good portion.
No, like
And-
bottle bomb at the boss. Like,
Yeah, like we're
Yeah.
using actual bottle bomb rules now.
Were we not? Oh, right. Yeah, we,
Yep.
we screwed up bottle bomb rules back.
Yeah.
with the
Well,
Spider
I
Boys.
screwed up the bottle bomb rules. Okay, so make your simple ranged attack.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Ooh.
So
Wait, can you?
close. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
'cause
it
was
cost you one
roll.
of your fortune points. So you were
Okay.
Mhm.
down to 4 fortune points.
There we go.
Ooh,
And-
that's a crit. That's a crit.
Ooh, okay, so they can just automatically be set on fire. So
Woo!
2d10.
Big boss.
Isn't it 3D? Isn't it 3d10?
no, that's if you're like that's if they roll the equivalent of being injured from a fire.
Like that's if they get set on fire.
Yeah.
Which they were. You just said they were.
Like no, that's like being
That's its
like-
own thing.
yeah, being hurt by fire and being set on fire are different things.
Yeah.
Which is,
Now you guys.
yeah.
Now you smell as bad as your breath.
That was terrible.
Fire.
17. That.
Burn in holy fire.
Or regular fire. That's fine too. I'm not picky.
By
I
fire
believe
be
seven.
purged.
Is that right? 17 is, I believe, 2 steps on.
Quick, someone give
Get-
me a scalpel so we can castrate Kairos and have him join the Sisters of Battle.
Holy
The
shit.
what?
Sorry?
What?
It's not
I-
how
I
that
was referencing-
works.
I
Okay,
was referencing Ragnaros. What the fuck you on about?
Warhammer?
Okay. Oh yeah, those guys. No, I was thinking of the big boy with the sulfurous hammer.
So like these two.
okay. He is
Gonna get set on
major hurt. And this guy is. And Obsidian is quite a bit hurt.
I go, guys, we could use some help over here.
Maybe wait for it to be our turn.
They injured?
Yeah, like I have marked their injuries. Then you hear Ox come screaming out from down here.
Awesome.
Done where?
And then warg! One of
Where
which
is
attacks
here?
the like mirror image of
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, more orcs. Hello.
yeah, one of which attacks mirror image
Wait.
of
How are they going on my turn?
because your turn is
Because it's
over.
because it's their
Oh.
turn.
It's big.
Oh,
It's still
their
big
turn.
boss
Okay.
obsidian.
Mhm.
Yeah, you took your extra actions during their turn.
You're right. Okay, you're correct, sir. So I'm just gonna get hit.
Critical hit, actually.
Ooh.
Okay,
God damn.
And
Is that
you
for
don't
the
have
this
mirror
might be a
image or what?
no. That's not what I meant to do. Braun might need to buckle
Is that
this
for hitting the mirror image or for Neil?
for Neil. He just realizes that that's a mirror image. Okay, that's 6.
How?
because he swings at it and it doesn't do anything.
Oh,
Gotta stop clicking. I should just get rid of that button entirely.
Yes, you
yes.
should.
Ooh. What's your damage threshold?
My damage threshold is 8.
Okay, so
Okay,
6.
That's only one.
No, 6 plus 11 is the normal damage. Plus 2 d6 exploding.
What?
For,
What? I don't
like for his
understand.
charge damage.
Oh fuck, Neil, you okay, buddy?
What damage?
Okay. So,
I'm confused.
16, like, cause, yeah, his normal damage was 6, but he crit, so he
Mhm.
did 11, and then he did 5 damage additional from the 2 dice from the charge.
Ooh.
So he does
So what's
22.
that total?
No.
Okay, so I am
16.
seriously injured.
Ooh.
So,
It's 16.
how is
So 6.
how is 6 plus 5 plus 11 16?
6 plus 5. That's
There's no 5. Wait.
there's a 5.
Yeah, there is.
Yes,
Five
that's
at, 5's at the bottom. Like, I wrote
Oh,
the
yeah.
5 as a thing, because it's not part of an attack.
It's just part of the.
Yeah, like, that's, like,
Charge.
his extra 5 damage is from charging.
Yes. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, but isn't it 11 plus 5? Where's the other?
No, like, he did 5 damage from his normal attack, plus 11 for the crit, plus 5 for charging.
But you
So
don't
he
get
did
another,
5
like,
so he
plus
did
4.
21 So he did 21 damage. Unless
He
I'm doing
did
my math
6 from the hit. He
Yeah.
did 11 from the crit.
wrong. 17.
He did 5 from the
No,
charge
no, I know that,
damage.
but your second roll, the 11, doesn't get the extra 4.
That's
Yeah,
his
it does.
characteristic bonus. That's like his strength, his brawn bonus or whatever.
Yeah, but you wrote you
You don't-
basically
No, crit
doing
isn't you
2
roll your
attacks.
like yeah, crit is you like with dealing crit as you roll your damage twice, not as you roll
I
extra
thought you
dice.
just rolled another d6.
Mm.
Pretty sure that's alright. Alright.
I did the math. Neil, you still up?
I have 26 is my final threshold. 20 is my third threshold. So I'm
Okay.
either seriously or grievously wounded.
You are seriously
dead.
wounded. And you're injured.
Okay.
What kind of injury?
Let's see. Where is my rollable tables? Serious injuries.
Broken rib. Ooh.
Well,
You
there,
can
there went our
have
plan to have
your-
Neil snipe. He's out of commission. He's pretty much out.
I mean, Cat could possibly.
That's annoying.
It's more than annoying. Your damage threshold just lost all your armor.
But he
Mhm.
can still use his perception bonus on the
Yeah,
sniper weapon. So
like
don't worry,
like you
I'll,
lose any skill you have in shooting it, but it still hits like an absolute truck.
It is a sniper after all.
Yep. Okay. Barak's turn.
Jesus. Well, that was not a great start to anything.
Maybe kill the orc that's going after Neil.
Yeah, you think? I'm just moving a little bit at a time so I can get a test of the field as I move over here to this guy.
I feel like the only thing I can do right now is just shoot at the war boss boy.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah, let's say, is there any way that I
He
can
is. Wow.
Can I
He's
move
actually a
Neil
lot-
with an action point?
Can you
Basically, can I move up here with one, grab Neil, and put him in the room behind me with another, and then stab the orc with the third?
The war boss is a lot more damage than I thought he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 on hit well.
Yeah, and he got Litany of Hatred on him.
Ooh.
Like you can make a coordination test, like to shove swap Neil into switching places, but you can't make an attack as long as
That's
Neil
fine,
doesn't
just
object.
attack him.
Okay, well,
Just
Neil gets
attack.
Neil gets to go before them, so I'll leave it to you.
I'll
remember
just
not to
maneuver
just.
myself.
Yeah, you gotta avoid. You gotta disengage. Else you'll get fucking murked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck.
I get the feeling I'm going to be wanting this. I'm just gonna give him a stab. Well, fail to give him a stab and hold my last action for parries in case things get ugly. Michael,
Might have to.
All
You
right.
guys might have to retreat into that room. Don't worry about me.
as I say, I'm already guarding that room, so
I can't see anything that's going on out here, so I'm just moving out so I can see. I'm not actually. This isn't where I'm going.
Okay.
What the hell? Crap.
it's a big mess. There's orcs
Okay.
everywhere.
All right. Well, I'll.
There'd be a bunch of sneaky gets.
Yeah, I might charge the sneaky gets.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Charge
Punch
them
Punch the
gets.
shit out of them.
Alright.
I
What? Is,
just
what? To Google.
Okay.
You need to
okay.
That guy.
Okay. Roll that damage.
know what the
God.
hell is.
This is what I get for trying to fight conservatively with Michael around.
What is? Yeah, but slang. Okay, that's what it
Fine.
means.
No, I still
Okay.
missed.
Fail.
Use that fortune point.
You
Did
got
I
4
reroll
left.
it?
You don't
Yeah.
need permission to use them.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Don't fuck it up.
No, that was even less.
So just
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a crit.
That's a crit fail.
Crit fail.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
this bodes poorly.
Okay.
It's very poorly. Does it like fall
Like-
in the water or something? What happens?
Yeah.
Using a fortune point to reroll, so I don't know if that's just
That-
takes the better result or.
No, it takes the new result.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, where's that
You must
warning?
accept the new result.
You-
You
You
fell
critically
down
hit
into
him.
the sewer water when you
Okay.
tried to charge.
Ooh.
You crit the sewer water. It is very impressed.
You crit the sewer
You-
water and hurt your
He
knuckles real
punches the
bad.
water.
Yeah.
You punch the water.
Yeah.
Give me pink eye, will you?
Kairos, what can your elfiness do?
God, where even is Pyrus? I can't see him.
Yeah, he's like
within
over
shooting
here around the corner.
Yeah, I figured.
over
but
by Ket. I guess I could just load up, fucking aim, and shoot at the war boss again.
How many actions does it take to load your pistol?
Isn't it like one?
No.
You might want
Is
to
it
try
not
Pretty
one?
sure it's 3.
Yeah,
Is it
most
3?
gunpowder weapons are 3.
Yeah.
Really? Huh? I thought it was only one.
Bows are 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the load cost.
Shit. Is it 3? If it's 3, then all I'm gonna be doing is fucking loading a pistol.
I think it's 2 for pistols.
Yeah, it might be.
Flintlock pistol is 3.
Oh.
Philip pistol's a 3.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you've
it's
blown
all
your
three.
load with that pistol and need to reload. Unless you have another one. Which you might.
I don't think I do. I need more pistols.
Yep, this is why people have braces of pistols.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you got, Elf Boy? Are you just gonna load up this time?
I suppose so.
Okay.
I
Load
mean,
up. Cat, shoot the fucker.
Okay. My recommendation would have been different, but
What was your recommendation?
Barack doesn't know what's going on, so I was gonna say, come down over here, to us, duck in the room behind us and start reloading then. Finish reloading next round, you can take a shot and you won't get jumped by Billy and Sneaky Gits.
Okay, so Ket points her carbine at the big boss and says, I've got a magic trick for you. And
Get off. How many times do you
behind-
duplicate yourself?
behind her back, a cat steps out and takes her place on her right, and then
You need
another
to make
cat
a one-liner.
takes a step
my
on
God.
her left.
Okay, so we're down to 1 fortune point.
Please give us a one-liner.
But there are 3
No,
of them.
We've got,
Three-liner.
It's the same one-liner. What one-liner said in triggers at the same time.
We've got 2 fortune points left.
No, we have 1.
She has 2 for each one thing.
Yeah.
Wait, someone spent more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael,
How many did
Michael
Michael
got
spend?
I
just
one.
1. So we
And
were
he
down
crit
to
failed.
4. Or so we were down to 3, and then you spent 2.
We start with 6.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the first one, but it was
No,
sounded like before the
yeah,
fight
you start
started,
with 6, so you should be down to like 3.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah, but you've been saying we had 5 this entire time.
That was my
No, that was a
mistake.
mistake.
Okay, that's fine then. As long as we still have 2 to work with, I'm happy.
This a 3-liner is probably enough to deal with the boss. So,
No,
Yep,
when
quite
we say we
probably.
want a one-liner, we mean we want like Hasta la vista, baby, level 1-liner here. Come on.
come get some. This is
on
my
right, fire. And the cat on the right fires first.
Okay.
That's not a one-liner.
That's not a one. That's just standard protocol. Oh,
And misses.
The cat in the middle fires.
oh my god!
And chews up one of her cartridges.
Oh my god.
And the cat
Is
on the
the-
left fires.
Is the cat in the
Please.
middle the original?
Yes,
That's a hit.
that's
which
a hit.
Which cat's the
Hit for
original?
8. That
Middle.
is.
The
Oh,
one that-
yep.
That's
Yep,
tough.
so you shoot up one of your cartridges. Nice. I was going to say, if it's a
That's it.
clone and you happen to sleight of hand trick your way around,
I have some bad news for you.
Mm.
8's not enough.
Oh.
I could have told you that.
Now it's the other 2
Yep.
rats' turns.
Yeah, the other rats. What do they do?
This, like, these 2, like, Hannibal and his clone spend some time dancing around each other to try to fool them into thinking that the clone is him, then runs off down the tunnel.
The original's invisible.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way this
Oh,
the
is it?
spell
Oh,
works.
fuck. I had not read that spell properly then. Then yeah, he just fucks off.
He just fucks off down the tunnel, and he's just his clone just smacking the sneaky gits.
Yep.
His clothes just
They-
like on the gets, and it's not.
It's like that little like like they turn their head and they just extend their arms and start flailing.
They
Yes.
sprints out to go and kill this orc a bit. Which he
Kills.
does very successfully, because killing things is what he does. So not fully dead yet, though.
Killing things is what most of this party does.
Yeah.
But we're not murder hobos.
Yes,
No,
we
you
have
guys have
houses.
homes.
They get vandalized on a regular basis, but we're not hobos.
So, one action... Right, so... Damn, okay. Teapot drops his two Witchfire pistols. Pulls out his big-ass flamethrower and runs out into the big group of everyone. It's like we gotta get out of here now before we get stuck in here.
Before we get stuck in with the boys.
Yeah.
Torch the gits.
Wait, fuck it, I know it hits all of them. Like let's see, so that is...
Everyone burns now.
Yeah. In the end, everybody burns. Sneaky gets. Coordination, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Split.
Ooh, that's a lot of coordination rolls. Some of them aren't very good.
Okay, so how many passed?
3, 4, 5.
One,
Five.
yeah, 5.
Yeah, five passed.
That's
Check,
ping button. Where are you?
check the wording on the Witchfire Thrower.
It's about that much there. How do I delete that?
Oh, I still actually have to roll to hit because there's a chance it might explode.
No, that's perfect.
Critical hit, maximum damage.
Is it critical hit? No,
No,
it's
you
a
missed it.
miss.
But it still puts out a massive jet of flame that catches, what, 5 of them pass, so 2 of them get caught in it.
Maybe the
For...
front two? How do I delete things?
You go to the pointer, mouse over, highlight it, and then hit delete.
Also, Bog, you rolled for all 8 of them, so
Did I?
Oh,
yep. There's 7 normals and then the big boss, and
Okay.
That
Oh yeah, okay, so...
they're really burning.
ooh. Where's the delete button?
What's your damage threshold? Because that's...
The delete button is the button that's labeled delete on the keyboard.
No, the
Oh, dear God.
Almost!
You deleted the torch. Congratulations.
Oh my
I was
Don't
trying to
worry.
give you the highlight. How the hell did I delete the torch?
Because anyone
you
can
all can
control
torch.
it.
That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to highlight like
There you go.
which ones might be the ones that passed, and I
Okay.
It's okay.
Well, you only get the 2 closest ones, but damn, did you get those closest ones.
I'm assuming they know what their primary target would be at this point in time.
This one.
Speaking of which, I have to say I'm impressed. I'm surprised by these.
First one gets set on fire and fucking runs off into the thing and dies.
Blurg.
Not even blurred, just the roar of flames. Second
Screams
one.
of pain and agony. They became the orc torch. Human Torch.
And there's a third one because I rolled for all 8 of them, so also gets caught on fire and like jumps out into the thing to try to put it out, but still burns to death.
Yeah, it's witchfire. A little water ain't gonna do the job. Even icky sewer water.
It's like napalm.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
I see a red
Napalm
red.
of screaming skulls.
so the one in the very front is almost dead, and the other two caught it full on and shielded the blast from the rest of them. But yes, other than that, like other than the 3, you pretty much killed with that one shot. His witchfire thrower does nothing. Yes, and now all of them are like, well, like Teapot and Face are like, we gotta get out before we get like trapped in by all these guys.
Overrun.
Yeah, overrun.
This plan.
Okay,
Well,
and it is now Neil's turn.
Neil, shoot.
Neil is going to should he maneuver and then shoot, or maneuver and fuck off?
Evasive maneuvers.
Because I want to shoot my musket at my new musket at this dude.
You haven't
The
reloaded.
war boss?
I haven't shot it yet.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point, yeah.
doesn't maneuvering take 2 AP?
Yep, and
It
shooting
does.
only takes 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
I would have
the
to drop my
reloading
bow
it.
though.
Yep.
But like I'm fine with losing my bow to like finish this
Fuck the bow.
objective. 'Cause I could just be like, hey, Cat, can you buy me a new longbow? Or be like, hey guys.
Yeah. Hey, Cat, we solved your orc problem. Can you spot me a longbow?
Can you spot me?
I give him a longbow.
So I'm gonna maneuver this way so that I'm no longer in melee with this dude.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop my bow on the ground.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out the special
Aim.
rifle and then fire.
Sniper. Click, click,
Yep.
boom.
Right click, left click, dead.
Right click, left click. Sniping's a good job, mate.
Now the funny business is this has one of the witch shots in it, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, it has incendiary rounds. So
I
even if
told-
it doesn't kill him, it'll probably burn him to death.
Well, you still have to hit first.
That's why I specifically keep one of the witchfire rounds loaded, because you're not likely to pull that thing out until we need to do some serious hurting. Also, don't miss.
there we go.
Good
I
job
didn't
not
miss.
missing.
Ooh.
That's a hit for 8. Oh, that was terrible damage.
Can I spend
Don't.
That puts it up to. Yeah, like you can, and that will actually do damage, but we can see how much damage, like if any, the fire does before that if you want to.
Yeah, we should at least see
Okay.
how much we're gonna do. Start.
Okay,
Good.
so then
I
what
am
does the
interested-
incendiary do exactly? Is it just a fury dice or what have you?
We roll coordination, and he fails, so
It's not fine.
takes 2d10 plus 2.
What's the button? 2.
That's
That's
not.
very. That's not
Okay,
good.
yeah, that's nothing.
No, you wrote
wait,
you
no,
wrote
you-
2d10 equals 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was about to say, you didn't put plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna
we
say,
go.
You can't roll 2d10 plus 2 and get a result of 2. It doesn't
There
work.
it
It would be a
is.
minimum of 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
14. That's better.
That,
not
that
mean
makes
to
more
pick-
sense.
no, stop. Did not mean to pick you up.
Who are you
So-
picking up?
I accidentally picked up the war boss because that hurt him a bit.
Now, because I wanted to do was turn the fortune point on my first attack, turn that 1 into a 6. But like
Yeah, definitely do that.
that's what I wanted to do.
No,
Yep.
Neil, do that. He will
Okay.
die if you do that for sure.
Will he?
Yeah.
Yes,
He
because,
might.
yes, because that'll
Alright,
do
then.
13.
But the point
because
is,
that-
I rolled a 1, and I don't want that to be a 1.
Yep.
Just
You can
spend the
change
fortune
that
point,
phase
Daniel.
1 to a phase 6.
Okay. No, question is, does that mean I get a 6,
Yes.
another
Yeah,
D6?
yeah. It
Yes.
explodes again.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna roll that D6.
Yes.
Watch it be a 6.
You
Watch
wow,
this.
Seal with the save.
No.
Wild boy with the 2.
So that's
Enough. Blurg!
enough.
Arrgh.
Okay, the boss is dead. Still got a lot of
Kalu
orcs here.
Kalay. Yip yip hooray.
And he was so close to surviving too. He was about to run away.
Nope.
That's why I was like,
See-
no.
See, that's why he's
Right.
such a like. See, that's why he's so sneaky. Tells other people, like he sneaks up on people, tells other people to fight, and then runs away.
And then he
That
flees.
is sneaky.
And that, yeah. Oh, yeah, the town guard. We have no need for a bunch of mercenary adventurers. You guys can't possibly do anything effective.
Kills the fucking war boss.
Yeah, kills the war boss first try.
So all it
But
took
I
was
went to punch someone and fell in the sewers. So.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Yes, say don't worry, Michael. You were knocked into the sewers during your heroic battle with six orc knobs.
Yeah,
You beat them all, but you got sewer water on you in the process.
yeah, it's a bit gross.
okay, well, additional orcs start streaming in
Oh shoot! From where?
Up here.
from everywhere.
Oh, big boys.
Yeah,
This
remember
guy.
when those Skurzak guys were like, "We got to get out of here before we get overrun"?
Now we're being overrun.
Yeah, I was gonna say you mean what they said right before the enemy got their overrun turn? Yeah.
No, this isn't their overrun turn. This is just normal orcs moving towards you.
Yeah, the problem is our exit's this way. And while Barack might be able to make that,
I don't provoke opportunity to attack, so I might be able to get out of this area.
let's see. So if I do no, dang it. Is it control?
To do what?
Yeah, waypoints. Okay, no, I'm trying to do to make it to do
Like a
waypoints
ping?
for my travel path.
Right,
No.
right click it or press Q.
Ah, there we go. Thank you. Okay, how far could I get out of here? Oh yeah, I can make it. I can make it well past these guys if I just booked it and tanked the AOO from the orc behind me.
Tango's inbound.
Now, alternative question: what the fuck's out there? What's this way?
Nothing. You don't need to find out right now.
No, I'm meaning, is this a path out? I don't know.
Yeah, you do not know.
Yeah, so it sure will just be. So it's just.
I just
Oh, that's 24. Yeah, that one was 18.
Okay, so here's a question: what is everyone's movement speeds?
Mine's not great right now. I'm on my ass.
Where do we find 8?
10.
Oh shit, Kit, you got a lot of movement. So we can move what?
7.
As far as
We can move up to 3 times our movement speed if you invest all of your AP just in running.
so 3 times 8 would
yeah, but also some of you are tangled up in combat still.
Yeah, so like I said, if I'm willing to just tank,
24.
if I'm willing to just tank this AOO, I can. Then I know I've got the speed to get out of this.
Alright, so that's 10. That's not no.
Okay,
God,
let's make this
zoom
simple.
out.
Does everyone just want to cut and run right now?
that'd probably be the best course of
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
Considering enemies, I think cut and run is a good plan.
I've got
Who is
2
the-
sacrificial pawns to throw them. So.
That is a good point.
Yeah, maybe you
Use the
should go.
sacrificial pawns. Oh, you're
Yeah,
fine.
like who's the slowest then?
Probably me. I'm on 7, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
and
the
you're
slowest.
down. Okay, so
Yeah, so can
yes.
I throw one of you to distract the orc so Fang can extract himself, or Face can extract himself, and the other one to keep Michael from getting overrun?
And then
Okay.
we have the clone boy just start taunting them, giving them birth.
Okay, so yeah, if Michael just rolls a coordination test to make sure he doesn't
Alright.
fall over his feet while he's being helped out of
Getting
this place.
out of this sewer.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't
Okay.
fuck it up.
Alright.
You got this, boy. You can do it. Oh
I
my
can't do it.
god. Don't
Yeah,
fuck it up.
fortune
Don't
point.
fuck it up. Fucks it up.
Fortune.
Yeah, we need to spend that last fortune point, or Michael's probably not going to get out of this one.
We
Unless
got
you
we
guys
got
want-
2 left.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't. We got 1 left.
Yeah, this is our
Yeah.
last point.
We're doing it.
I mean, do you want to?
Out of here.
Like, it just
You
means
have
that
to
you
have
won't
one
get
shot.
away, like, cleanly. You would just be engaged, like, up at the top of the tunnel again.
Oh, well, that's not nearly as bad as I was thinking it might be.
I thought.
Like, also,
yeah,
like, yeah, like, yeah.
I figured it was like basically you spend a fortune point now, or you spend a fate point in 30 seconds, and the GM says you got overwhelmed by orcs. So
Like, no, this is you failing to cut and run successfully. This isn't you, like, dying.
I'm gonna do it. Let's spend this fate point. Let's get out of here, guys.
fortune,
I mean, fortune.
Fortune point. Yep.
do not
Boom.
crit.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't you dare crit fail again.
Okay, let's
Imagine if he did. He just falls face first into the shit
put
water.
everyone into a nice place where I can just grab you all and move you. Thank you.
Big pile of cats.
Yep. Only one cat's getting out of here.
The real cat.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not in control of her
We
actions.
don't know.
Neil,
Oh, wait,
no.
I'm still-
Oh shit, did we forget? Sorry, Neil. Second.
Bye, Neo.
Yeah. Bye now.
Okay.
Where are we?
So, sorry, cat. Looks like your kid's growing up without a dad.
Oh, that's funny. You think Neil would, like, pays attention to any of his children?
I mean, you're not. I mean, that's
Neil
fair,
left
but
to buy cigarettes and never came back.
He didn't even leave to buy cigarettes, though. He never showed up.
Never showed up to begin with.
Okay.
He missed his own kid's conception.
Not quite that bad. So all
Yeah,
of
I was
those
gonna
orcs
say.
will be taken up by the, like the clones, which just leaves
So,
one sneaky
so-
git and a couple of orcs behind you. And, you know, a lot of orcs in front of you, because there's that whole other big way that
I'll
you
take
didn't
your, I'll
look
take
into.
your word for it. You didn't bring the lantern along, so I
Oh,
don't
didn't
know.
I?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm assuming
I think
Cat
it-
brought the lantern, so where is...
Yeah.
Probably where it was back in the combat zone.
Yeah. That's where it kind of
Combat-
remained.
Combat zone.
Second...
Highway to the danger zone. Alright, what do we got in
Dems
front of
orcs.
us? Dems is orcs. Are they gonna they're gonna try and crump the shit out of us.
Yeah, in short, this is it's gonna be a mess because the rest of the orcs are probably like the orcs that we can't see are probably like 2 rounds behind us on the outside. So we have to cut our way through 3 orcs and like a bajillion boggles.
No, you threw a whole bunch of like cat clones and that also mirror image at them, so
And I'm
they're not
assuming
like
this
right
document-
behind them.
Upside is I don't take AOI.
Yep.
Yay. No, the AO. Whatever.
Oh, also that's another thing that one of your sneaky companions can do. When you're running away, Face throws a smoke bomb. So these guys are even further behind. You know they're back there
Yeah.
somewhere, but
We don't know where, how far back.
like you know they're back there in a giant pile of smoke.
Well, that might buy us enough time to cut our way into the entrance. Speaking of which, is the initiative still as shown? Meaning it's going to be our turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Well,
Actually, let's reset that to descending. So yeah, let's go back to the top of initiative.
oh,
Oh no, now
okay.
you made it so that Neo goes after the big ball. Who's in.
Yeah, I'll like you guys like this can be your running away turn.
Okay.
Shit, them's orcs be ahead of us. Fuck, how are we gonna?
That's easy. Brock and Michael could take over the corridor. Too bad we go last, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Could I?
Well, you're allowed to
Hold on.
hold action and says that they can go first. Like I'm giving you all like everyone gets to go before the orcs on this turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the ping button is because I'm trying to. Is this right
Just
here?
hold
the,
down.
Just
this
hold
the,
down.
I'll just hold.
Pointer.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
just.
It's also
I'm trying
yeah, Faith says
I
that
don't know
he
if-
has
is
more
this- I
smoke
don't-
bombs if we can just make it a little further.
I'm just trying to figure out like if this right here is the exit because if so, I'm sure I could probably try and book it.
yes, that is the
Yeah.
exit. Damn it! I need to invest 2 actions to get to a position to.
Yeah,
to
I should be able to reach the exit without any issues, but I'm probably gonna.
I can run and then you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally run that. That's fine.
So are we all in agreement we could just cut and run this before those guys overrun us? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, I guess then. I mean, the only one who
I
has
guess
to
we're
deal with
just,
is like a
I
little
guess we're just
bogan.
leaving then.
Yeah,
Since-
Neil's hurt. Michael's got shit water on him. This isn't really a good point to be continuing the fight, so I say we just fucking cut and run. So, yeah, I
Michael,
should be able
can
to
you
make
make it
that.
out?
I should
Yeah,
be
I
able to-
can make that.
Alright,
Okay.
then, I guess. I'm sure if Michael can make it, who's the slowest, I'm pretty sure everyone can at that.
Yeah.
So, and I can just boom, basically, and get out of here.
Right. We're all running, so we're all gonna make
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Basically, Bog, is anything going to jump us before we escape? Because if not, we're out.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Nothing jumps you on the way out. You all sneak away through the tiny little corridor. And on your way out, Face drops another smoke bomb. And
Cool.
that is
Oh shit! This
whoops.
is where the corridor goes.
No,
Nice.
that is not where the corridor goes. That is where I accidentally put you rather than the world map.
Just checking.
So am I alright from falling in the water?
What is filth? Yeah, check for filth fever, which I believe is a resolve. Like no, that's not it.
Yeah,
No, my
probably is.
screen.
Let's see. Disease.
Toughness test plus 10% or routine resistance.
Filth fever. Yeah, plus 10. Okay.
Just a second. There we go. Right. Image back. No. I'll be back in roll 20 in a second. My
Okay.
computer's just dying.
Yep.
Having a bit of a fit. It is.
Roll my resist.
Toughness, remember you get a bonus.
Yeah. Plus 10. Correct.
Crit, yeah.
And now I'm immune to filth fever.
That's not
Nice.
how that works.
That's,
Yeah, it is.
I was
Is
gonna
it?
actually.
No, it
That's
actually
exactly how that works.
that's
No,
how
it
is.
does for me.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how-
like yeah, you're the one with that ability. For some reason, I was
Yeah.
thinking that was someone else.
Am immune to filth.
Okay. Hey, is there an
Brush your
outbreak of
shoulder.
Black Plague? Is there an outbreak of Black Plague? Shove Michael in there too. Make him immune to everything.
so
I'm
much
immune to
immunities.
ox smell and filth fever now.
Yep.
Let's find a leper colony. Shove him in there too.
Leprosy.
By
You
the
just
time
follow-
leprosy shows, it's generally too late to catch it anyway.
I can still catch these diseases, guys, and they're not all like easily treatable.
Once you're immune to them, you're immune forever, though, and then you'll become the ultimate super immune.
And they're not all like
Yeah.
easily treatable. I know what you're
Okay.
saying.
Once you're immune to them, you're immune.
Okay, that was all horrible. So we got
was
the-
a
shot.
we
that
got
was
the
a
big guy.
That was a
Yep.
disorganized mess, and the objectives were not very clearly laid out.
Yep.
But we got
That's...
out of there, and only one of us got seriously wounded.
Oh yeah, Neil, how's it going?
Broken ribs.
The doctor.
It's like, all right, we all got out of there. Hey Neil, how you doing? My lungs are filling with blood.
Oh yeah.
Could someone take this arrow out of me?
I was gonna say Niels Grendel
We'll go visit the doctor and be fine.
Niels Grendel defense mechanism kicks in. He just starts seducing Michael because he's the doctor and being like, "You should fix my ribs, maybe." Charm test, charm test, charm
No.
test.
No,
You don't want me doing that?
no, there's a doctor
It's free.
in the Goblin Fort.
Come on, it's free.
There is
Come
too,
on,
isn't
it's
there? But that's
Worth every penny.
that's quite the traveling that you want to do if you want to get all the way there. Like travel all that way
Yeah.
with broken ribs.
We
I
can
mean,
carry Neil. He's pretty small.
Get a cart.
Get a cart.
Carts are expensive. We can't afford that.
it's fine. We'll just ride our way over there. I can handle a broken rib. It's fine.
Why not just
Can't
use the
handle a
doctor's?
You can't handle
Because
a broken
I've-
rib on a horse.
Yeah, don't
What?
ride a horse with broken ribs.
At that point, how about every time we take a step, we have you get off the horse so we can kick you in the stomach?
Just have Michael-
Also, why don't we just? Isn't there a medical center like over here, not too far away from where we came out?
Yes,
Of course
yeah,
there
but
is.
He's a Grendel. He's a Grendel. So Michael will have to treat it if this wants to go swimmingly.
Yeah, unless you get some painkillers or want to get treated inside the city, you're going to need to make a resolve test to not lose perils.
Why?
Because
'Cause
you're seriously injured.
Yeah.
You're
Like, would you prefer that I
Yes.
drop you down on the damage chart for not, like, for walking around with broken ribs?
No, but the broken rib doesn't say that I suddenly lose like horrible things.
Yeah, but you're still in the narrative position of having broken ribs. Just because it doesn't say that,
Okay.
like,
ribs
about,
and
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's, like, combat stuff, but, like, you need to get treated still.
That's why we're going to the doctor.
Yep, and you
have
cannot
a
have it
doctor
treated
here.
in a timely fashion.
we have a doctor here.
No, we have a mic.
Well, you're
There's a
unwilling to have it
difference.
treated in a timely fashion.
I can do some basic treatment. It won't. I probably won't take your arm.
Hey
Like-
Neil, what's your brawn bonus?
You could find, like, if you could get your hands on some painkillers, then you could get out there with...
Okay. So we have what? 5 gold, some silver, and some brass pennies. Buy me some painkillers.
What even would painkillers be like in this setting?
let's see.
Fantasy
What,
morphine.
what
Fantasy
is the
morphine.
name of the fantasy morphine?
Basically, it's a hammer.
You'd
No,
be
they have
surprised at
better-
how many painkillers are about the place in like these era.
So Neil, what was your brawn bonus again?
5.
Oh, okay, so you have 5 hours before that injury becomes permanent.
No, that's
Oh.
not how that works.
What?
No.
Isn't? Oh, am I mixing it up with something?
Probably.
Yeah,
Poisons.
not all injuries become permanent. Broken ribs is not a permanent injury, but it is a very fuck you up right now injury.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I feel like a more of a permanent injury would be like losing a finger.
Yeah, like if it had his, like, hand mold or something, and then he'd have a certain amount of hours to get it treated, and if it was unsuccessfully treated or not treated at all, then you'd need to get it removed.
Should I say this? Probably not. I mean, I
Gets,
guess I should.
I just spent a fate point. It's fine.
Did you say you just found a safe point? Well, that's
Fate
good.
point. Fate point.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was gonna say that.
Like, I'm pretty sure Black Lotus is basically milk of the poppy. That's a painkiller.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
Neil,
It's
Yeah.
have you checked your injury for orcs rot yet?
No.
oh right.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Namely, the fact that I was thought if you suffered an injury, orcs molt automatically infected you.
That it does.
Is that it?
Then I spend a fate point and I ignore that. Come on. So that's sure death.
Only if you gain a lot of corruption, and you know people in weird places that might be. You know unicorns. Unicorns can get that fixed.
Also, I was to say, actually, to be fair, orcs molt. Yeah, if you can't get it fixed with magic unicorns, you will die in 10 weeks, regardless.
You can get it treated.
Oh my god. Okay, so what do I have to do to fix Neil?
Okay. To fix his ribs, you need to drop 2 gold to buy some opium so that you can walk around in not terrible pain. Then you need to.
Opium.
Yeah.
Then that'll get you to a doctor. And then you'll need to find your way to the unicorns, which, since this is pretty much the end of the session, you can do easy enough. And then,
Okay, so
yeah,
out of
then the
reward
unicorns
money
will.
we got from the thing,
Yep.
which is 5 gold, 11 silver, and 23 brass pennies.
Hmm.
We spend 2 of the gold to buy me painkillers, so that we either walk our way over to ride our way over to the other place, or we have Mr. I'm totally a doctor, fix Neil.
Yep.
I'll
We don't.
spend 2 gold.
If we want to have Mr. I'm Totally Doctor fix Neil, we can skip the painkillers.
Yeah.
No,
I
you.
just spent 2 gold. So
No,
there we go.
painkillers are to get you out of the city without being in horrible, terrible pain that will, scar you for, ages.
Okay, yeah.
But yes, you take 1 corruption for the painkillers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Painkillers will do that.
Okay.
So, did anybody else notice a massive dangling unresolved plot thread from this session?
Cat's pregnancy.
No,
What are you talking about?
that's the second plot thread that's apparently been around for a bit, but we only just noticed.
What's the
No,
other?
I'm talking about the Skurzak brood mother that was down there that I thought we were planning on rescuing, but I guess not.
Our big thing was taking out the war boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the
kinda
orcs are gonna
figured
fight amongst themselves.
Okay, I guess they didn't.
There's always more brood mothers around.
Yeah.
The place, honestly,
Yeah.
It's more the
Hannibal's
fact that the
yeah,
brood mother's been
wasn't one of
taken.
our brood mothers.
It's not
Oh, I
Panara, is it?
see.
No, lowly one.
So,
Barely even worth mentioning. The biggest thing she'd ever done is got knocked up by orcs, I'd reckon.
well, so yeah, it doesn't affect my clan, so I'm fine with it. It's more of an insult to Skaven, so you have to kill the orcs who do it, but you don't really care if they get saved.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Owl. Are you
I
planning?
I grope the 3 rats and send them on their way.
What is with you in the grouping?
You've got to.
This is apparently a rat custom.
It's like a coach smacking his players on the ass before a game.
Yeah.
They
Like,
thank
get
you
out there,
politely,
I don't.
and explains now we are in your debt. This will reflect well upon all of us. They disappear into the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and yes,
I
they
have
will.
some business to take care of, so
Yes.
I will meet you all later. And Ket also disappears into the city.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, okay, but I thought we were gonna go visit the doctor.
We can
We
go
have a
visit the
doctor.
Dr. Neil. That's alright.
We are just without Cat apparently.
Okay.
And Neil is sad now.
Oh.
Sad.
She
Sad
gave you
Neil.
some painkillers before you go. Made sure you're okay, but she gotta go do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do some rat things.
Okay, so like we go do the thing that we need to do,
Okay.
Let's heal
Basically.
Neil up.
and hope I don't die in surgery.
Well, he's a skilled doctor with plenty of time, and whilst he doesn't have all the correct tools, he's got enough know-how to set a rib.
Oh, it's just the goblin doctor.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's who we were talking to? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering where we were going out.
Who do you think we were going to?
I thought Michael was handling it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to. He's really hurt.
Might
I
be
can't
on the
get
map.
out of here. I'm
Stop moving. I'm putting your token into the map right now.
Okay.
And
Oh, hey, this room's a lot nicer.
I mean, there's still the corpse in
Um,
the thing, but
is
apart from
there?
that, it's got a table.
and you will be over here with a doctor and his assistant.
I'm like, okay, you gotta be careful. We were fighting some dangerous beings. Like, look at this shredded burgundian armor.
It's a tragedy that
Spoilers.
fine armor, but seems to have kept you alive at least. Hate to think that what that would have done if it hit your chest bare. So yeah, he sets your rib and treats your ox malt. So you will not have to worry about the effects of ox malt for this session or next session. And what is the roll to see how long it will take to set that wound?
It's.
This is in
Oh,
healing.
damn.
Actually, don't I have to roll toughness for that? Hold on.
Yeah, this is why I'm
'Cause
looking
that's
it
what
up.
you had us not for the orcs mold. Because I remember you had what's his name roll that.
No,
Oh,
that's
you gotta roll
resisted it.
resistance.
Let's see.
yeah, that is right.
Now,
You get a resistance check against Orc Smolt.
Oh, smells
I
pretty
failed.
nice.
Yeah, no unfortunate points.
No.
Actually, no, we don't. So okay, there you go.
What is orc small? Is that the? No, that's orc spore, right?
Orc smells the thing that turns you into an orc.
I thought that was orc spore.
Well,
No, orc.
you get orc smelt from orc spore.
Yeah,
Okay.
Or from orc weapons if you suffer an injury from them.
or if you eat an orc.
Yeah.
Well, if you use orc without the proper spice mix, I'm telling you, the right spice mix.
Gotta boil them good.
Gotta boil. You gotta boil the hell out.
Right. So yes, you guys are welcome to look around the place. It's been all prettied up.
Yeah, it's been all fancified.
Yeah.
There's nice rugs.
There's actual beds
What
without it.
degree of injury was it?
Serious. Not quite
That-
grievous.
6 corruption.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah, you
picked up
take
an
6
occultist.
corruption for like having your chest caved in. And how long does that take to heal?
1 injury.
Yep.
The heck?
Hang on, it was a serious injury.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for it to be fully fixed, it would take 2d10 plus 2 days. Like you won't. Yeah.
Oh hey, they fancied it. They fancied up the shrine.
Did they?
Yep.
All the goblin moms are in there with their weirdly human orc babies, which seem to have grown a lot since you last have been here. Okay,
All right.
13, and let's roll that twice because he's got plenty of time to do this right. So 11 days.
Yeah.
Need
Yeah,
11
Neil's
days
at
of
it.
rest and recovery.
Also, by the way, actually, that's basically 11 days of just more adventuring. Bed rest can do as much, can have that.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah,
So basically, and it's plus it's half round down. So if Neil stays in bed for 5 days, he's fixed.
okay, so yeah, like,
I looked into injuries.
yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so
I could have spent a fate point to ignore my injury. God damn it. Oh well.
There's so many things that you can spend fate points on, which we keep forgetting. I gotta be more on that. That's my bad. Let's see. Do I have a?
I
Yeah,
tell
that'll
the
work.
doctor that while I'm here, keep all the ladies away from me.
Okay. You need your
that's not
rest,
really
and
gonna.
he'll help
Yeah, I
you.
was gonna say, that's not really going to be bed rest if that. So
Yeah.
Okay. He is. He is about to like. I'm gonna actually make him roll
Oh.
for the treating orc spore.
well, probably a good call considering it requires the royal water quintessence to treat.
Okay. So.
So do I just die from the disease?
No. It goes untreated. So. See, how long did you have to spend in here? Like 3 days. And after that, you'll be fine. So yeah, you haven't. You have enough time to get treated and go out and find the unicorns and talk to Olette and have them fix you up.
Oh yeah, let's with the unicorns.
Oh
So-
yeah, she is.
Is there anything you guys want to do in this place while you're here?
I mean,
Rest up and then leave.
Yeah.
I don't want to get
Yes.
any of them sick, so I don't want to interact with any of the doctors.
So they're all very concerned about you, but all very
hopefully as
annoyed
long
that
as-
these other people are just kind of hanging around. Unless you're drinking with them. Drinking and like dancing and whatever
Yeah,
they do.
I was going to say, Michael's drinking. Come on, Michael's drinking
Michael's-
before. Michael immediately
Yes,
honed
but
in on the
I'm
smell
trying
of
to
booze.
stay away from the goblins because last time. We were
oh
here.
yeah, you really want to kill that one specifically.
Yeah.
Now you really want to kill our buddy. It's like, oh, sad day.
Buddy is not exactly the right term.
We only held her at hostage for like a half an hour. It's fine. That's basically friendship.
Yes, I will not go into the other goblins because I assume I'll see what was it?
Store.
Straw or something. Yeah, I'll kill
Sure.
her.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. You should probably
I'll
put
have to
Store-
at least
mark
threaten
Store
her
as a
again.
top- You should probably mark Store as a top token so we can always see your name.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Just lots and lots of tokens that I have to worry about.
There we go.
Okay, so if you don't have anything in particular to do, you spend a few night. Well, I'm sure Neil spends a few days resting and recuperating with the goblins, and I'm sure the rest of you go back to town to get yourselves to go on living your lives.
Yes. Can we all recover now?
Yeah, you can have the effects of getting rested now.
Awesome.
Stranger danger.
Exactly.
Down all those
So I just
parasites.
gotta help with my three injuries. I mean my 3 wounds. Alright.
Yeah,
They think
you
you
have
do.
medical treatment for that, so you can assume that they're auto passed.
Okay.
Yeah, basically reset to full.
Okay. Thankfully I still had my old armor. So I'm not naked.
The old leather.
The old furs.
You say thankfully you're not naked, and a bunch of goblins are like, damn it.
I wouldn't sleep with them anyway right now.
Neil is
They become
responsible
double
for once.
What do you mean? Neil is plenty responsible when he's given the chance.
Says, as he talks to the mothers of his 4 children.
Oh, it's only 4. Oh, it's only 4. Wow, Neil, I thought you're slacking.
It was
No.
more. They've just been drinking and partying a lot and not, their lifestyle is not conducive to being pregnant.
Stillbirth.
Okay, so
Don't
go out into the forest to find Olette. How big has the griffin got?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
How big is it?
Is it still cute and fluffy?
Probably not.
Damn it.
It's only been like a month, if that.
Yeah, so it should still be cute and fluffy. Also, keep Ket. Also, don't let Ket find us. We don't need her knowing where the griffin is, considering last time around.
She tried to kill it, right?
She tried to eat it.
I think that'll be
You
your
also tried to
area
eat
of
griffins,
expertise.
so
You
I,
tried
I,
to eat it.
I already ate 2 griffins.
You were
You were
full at
full.
that time. You were just full.
okay, so. Da-da-da-da.
Okay, so I've eaten 2 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I've already eaten 2, gotten at least 1 positive effect. Plus, this one's tiny and adorable.
Once it grows big, it's gonna fucking.
Do you mean the
eat it.
positive effect of you having chicken legs?
It's positive effect.
I got a positive. I got an effect from both of them. One of them was positive. The other one was mixed blessing.
Chicken legs.
Yeah.
What was the positive effect?
I got an agility bonus.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
my screen
eventually
died
Brock's
again.
legs
Oh no,
are
good. You're
gonna
coming back.
fucking-
Okay, so yes, you've met up with the Olette and the unicorns. Does Olette have anything to say to the group? Olette hasn't met Neil before.
There's 2 new party members.
Well, it's trying to figure out what's with the party twink.
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 Don't
And
worry
I
about
know-
it.
Don't
I'm-
Google it.
I oh, that kind of. I hear twink and I think of guy like World of Warcraft lingo. No, it's twink. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Ha.
When Neil was just like shaky and like kind of scared.
Wounded.
It's like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I got or they said that you could help me, and then that's just like looking at him oddly and like motions something towards the unicorns.
The
Also, stay
unicorns,
away
like,
from my
the
griffin.
unicorn,
Mine.
the
Stay
unicorns
away.
are like, "What, do you want us to stab him?"
No, don't
More
stab
specifically, the
him.
black one.
The unicorns look at Olette with a quizzical expression, then at the rest of the group. It's like they've figured out that they want you to do something.
And then she like strokes
I was
the,
gonna say,
the
I'm
white
assuming-
one's mane.
I'm assuming that what they want us to do is buzz off.
No, they're pretty keen on Neil. Grendel's a part of the one of the more destructive parts of the forest, but part of the forest.
No, I meant the rest of us besides Neil to buzz off while they
Oh.
fix Neil. Or maybe not. I don't speak unicorn. Isn't that your job?
Is anyone going to explain that Neil has orc spore and needs to be cured?
He got the orcs.
Yeah.
Just,
you
blunt,
know,
just
like,
bluntly,
yeah,
he has orcs. Fix this before something happens.
You don't need
I
most
know the
powerful
outcome
orc
to
ever
his.
coming into existence and destroying everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't fix it, I have secondary solutions. Neil won't survive, but he won't become an orc.
An orc.
Suddenly, Neil is very scared of Bronk and rushes further in.
Maybe that's such a good idea.
There we go. Right. Wait, my cast is screwed up again. Reset row 20. Okay, so
I'll just move Brock over there to make your life easier in case you need to move the thingy.
no, I couldn't
Oh, no,
select
it-
any of the tokens at all because my roll 20 had gone weird.
Oh,
It
Just
seems
reloading
to
the
really go
page.
weird for you a lot.
I know.
Roll 20, fix your shit.
No, I think it's my computer on its last legs.
Old laptop or something.
No,
yeah.
just
Basically,
old.
our options are unicorns. Get our hands on a fucking quintessence of whatever it was that heals and that fixes everything, or murder Neil before he turns into an orc. Or murder Neil Orc.
I mean, you could have gotten some of that stuff from Skaven. Not Skazak. But you know, you're
Hey,
here at the
corrected
Unicorns
yourself for
now.
the first time.
It's the Unicorns push up to Neil.
I meant to ask
Neo,
the Skazak about that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Neo pets the unicorns because pretty horses.
Yeah.
By the way, like, when this is over, how are they feeling about Carl?
He's a horse. Very nice horse, but just a horse.
Okay.
Magic demon horse.
Neo ends up between the two unicorns, and one of them attempts some kind of magic, but is done very slowly and methodically, and lays its horn upon you, and you feel a weird tingle, and you no longer have Orc Smoke.
Yay!
Yeah, I have the
Yippee.
horse. I mean the unicorn. This is the white one, right?
That was the black one.
Okay, I hug the black one, and then I pet Carl, who shows up. He's lonely because I'm giving other people attention.
The black one licks your face.
That
With its
black
weird
unicorn looks scary as F.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's got like a snake tongue, so it's just like
Yeah.
To Neil, that's like most badass horse ever. I don't know what you mean.
Alright.
Love that Neil looks more effeminate than Olad.
yeah.
Yeah, it is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
joke at
I
first.
just
I know
realized
joke.
that like
At
Neil
first-
can just like charm Roulette, and then things can happen, and it'd be amazing.
I like
Oh,
to point out
speaking
the
of
first time I
that, like
saw
while
it,
you're
when I
out here with the
talked-
forest and the unicorns, is there anything more you guys want to do?
Who wants to hunt some cockatrices?
You could, but don't have a
I'm kidding.
bunch of time.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
I think I'd just have them fuck you guys up.
I feel like
I vote we
maybe
succeed
try
with
and
absolutely
interact
no
with the
injuries.
unicorn. Some sort of interaction.
So,
So these things do exist.
Well, they're horses.
Horns.
So
So
one
he
of them
doesn't believe
seems to understand when you say horse and seems to have a somewhat offended look on its face.
oh, I'm sorry, and then he like rubs like pets her, pets one of them more like, but like, yeah, he hugs and like rubs against them.
Okay, well, if you guys don't have anything in particular that you want to do, I say we call the session there.
I guess so, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Kill the war
yeah.
boss.
4 extra corruption for fighting a bunch of orcs in the dark.
Oh yeah.
So
Is that if we failed?
How the hell did I
No,
have three
that's just for fighting things in the dark. Combat in general generates corruption. Combat in
Well,
scary
I
situations.
I automatically get a chaos rank. Okay.
Yes, but realize
Yep.
you can actually get one.
Yeah, you can only
I
get.
checked-
Yeah, you can only
I
get one a
checked
session.
Everybody gets a
No,
chaos rank.
actually, no. You can get more than one if your corruption goes over 10.
Oh.
Yeah, so Neil, you've got 2. Have fun with that.
Where did I get the 3 corruption from? Fuck, what the hell is that? Can't
Oh.
remember what the hell it was. I think I don't know.
Get corrupted,
chaos.
everyone.
So you have a chaos rank.
That's my
Yeah, that's
first
what I meant
chaos
to
rank.
That's
Finally,
what,
I
my
got you with
second?
one. Okay, 200 XP for everyone getting out alive.
So that's
Yay.
2 chaos ranks.
So I know this is gonna be awkward, but hold on, I gotta do math. 2, 9, 8, 8.
Do you want to?
2, 3, 1, 80. Okay. Gotta make sure my total is correct
because that's important.
I don't remember where I got all that.
What do you want to do? Do?
Neil wants to thank Colette for helping him, and I don't know how that's gonna happen.
He
So
could
between,
just say thanks and
Yeah,
leave.
between session, Neil and Olette spend some time together.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could just say thanks and leave. I mean, I know that's not really Neil's style, but still.
Do any of us get some bonus experience for role playing shit?
And it was no. I want to say yes. Yeah.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
We could think about it later on.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're getting tired.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that later. So, that is the end of session, I guess.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'll call it that.
So
Yep,
I
I
asked
will-
you
Cleared
to-
at the end.
Yes.
Corruption is cleared at the end, right?
Yep, clear your
Yeah.
corruption.
but not your chaos.
Question.
Yeah.
The money that we got from the rats, are we splitting that up, or can Neil have some of that to buy a new ball?
You do realize we didn't get a reward, right? They just gave us what they paid us at the beginning.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
no one
which
split that
was
up.
all spent.
I'm just making
Oh,
sure.
okay.
That was all spent.
And none of us died, so
Yeah. Also,
It was a good time.
yes, also, one of the factions in the Underhive now owes you a favor.
it was us.
Yeah.
No, I'd say they all owe us, but only one faction might honor it. So.
Yeah. I mean, they'd all honor it for Cat, but only one faction would honor it for, most of you.
Yeah, so basically keep that one in the back of your head that haha, the Underhive owes us. But don't bring it up or they might stab you.
Okay,
Like-
okay.
More like don't find them or they might stab you.
It's true. Or find them, but make sure you're really drunk. So then you just ignore their stabs.
So drunk.
Um,
Okay. Well, I will be sure to post
Michael.
all the usual links, to everything in the description for this video,
Woo.
like the Discord, our Discord, orders, Twitch, and where to buy this game. This game is awesome.
Woo!
Any final words?
That's
It's a fun game. Can be difficult to get
Jesus.
into, but once you're into it, it's pretty great.
I still don't know how degrees of success work.
That's okay,
I'm
enough
going
of
to
us
make
do.
breakfast.
Okay.